Do, do, do. Should be live now. Greetings and welcome. I'm Joffrey, and today is one of my 2 days off. Whoa! So, I am gonna be awake and not going to work. Normally I'd be starting work soon. But, since I'm not, I'm gonna be here playing some more, Imperator Rome. The friend in Rome. How does that joke go? But today, as Vasconia, I want to... Wait. Oh god, there's a second settlement that's become depopulated and lost control. Aquitania's gone to shit. I need to clean this up, obviously. Actually, I think there's a... Yeah, there's a Aquitania... There's a greater Aquitania? Does this... Owned by Vasconia or their subjects? Tier 1 formable, so this is the cheapest form. Subject provinces required to form will be annexed. So, like this tributary of Tarbelia would get annexed, for example. Oh, I've still got in the background, my frickin' Elden Ring animated background playing sound. It's got the consecrated snowfields ambience, for those curious. So it would annex these dudes for free. I don't have any other subjects at the moment, though. But yeah, I might actually want to just conquer the Aquitanians, because they're kind of getting their asses handed to them. And I've already subjugated one of them peacefully, so I may as well just take the rest unpeacefully. I think that's how that worked. Do I have any claims on them, though? No, I don't have claims. One dude has, in a defensive league with a few of them, so would be easier to grab a bunch of them at once. But I need to also... Actually, no, I wouldn't need to fight Pictonia at the moment. Yeah. Oh gosh, these guys are Aquitanian too. Oceans. Well, we'll look into that later. Turn once more to Joffrey's Iberian journey. Researches for the perfect place for his ruler to siesta. She's gonna need to go on her permanent siesta soon, because she is getting old. She is 57 years old and could die at any point, which is such a very sad. I can put her on scheming influence again now, because she's become deified. She has inflammation. She's dying. But she has become deified as a deity of fertility. You know, which is funny because she had 3 kids. It's not terrible. Whatever happened to honest and ambitious? The third son really is the one that I want to rule. But because we're a tribe, that's not necessarily how this works. Because succession support is a thing. And I don't think that you can just decide that your kid... I don't think there's any way to make your kid inherit when you're a tribe. I think it always picks a different chief. So, and because all the chiefs are old right now, there's probably going to be a period of time where a bunch of them die really quickly. Ambitious dude. I'm down with the ambitious guy being in charge. Modifiers. It's like... Ambitious making him succession support? Yeah, +1 attraction is heir. Prominence helps it, I think? Yeah, makes people want them more. For jobs. Investing in opportunities, getting more personal wealth. Of course he is, Mr. Ambition. Alright, well, Mr. Ambition himself is not a bad character by any means, so I'm fine with that. But it's funny because there's a decent chance that... Actually, I don't know. We'll have to see which family ends up becoming the leaders. Because theoretically, this is going to become a monarchy, but we'll have to see. Now it's time to pick a governor. Who is going to rule? There's a 9 finesse, 2 martial? Pretty bad. Unnoticeable. Less commerce wouldn't really be useful. My son is also terrible, I think. Pyromaniac, god. Yeah, none of my sons are especially good characters, honestly. Oh, is this just? civilization level go up? They're a good balanced character too, and they're loyal. Sure. Contestania. And it's all this one province, okay. Put on religious conversion. That should help with... Yeah. In time, that will help with the loyalty problems. Do I have that tech in religious advances? That yeah, I do have reduced governorship. Oh well. I've actually got a decent amount of aggressive expansion now, so maybe I don't want to go Unga and Bunga. I am also getting a bit overextended. I should remember. I should keep in mind. I am in fact expanding well out of the range of my culture and religion. So I might be getting too big for my britches. Tarbellian Gratitude, they basically instantly just decide to become a client state. Wow. That's great. Very wholesome. If only some of you guys would choose to just become tributaries as well. It's just so sad. Can I attack 4 of Vassal's claims? No, I can't. Well, that's a bit inconvenient. Oh, that actually, yeah, I'm not over my Diplo relations. Because... Oh, this guy's still an ally. They're just not gonna... What were all the reasons? I don't remember. Potential strength. Opinion and potential strength. Poor exhaustion. Rank is it? I guess I'm not big enough. I'm not a great power, I guess. I guess being a larger power probably makes me more attractive as a liege. They are my ruler's friend. I do want to stay allied to them. This guy's also friends with me though. Huh. They also are surprisingly they're surprisingly close to it being interested in becoming a tributary. Mind you, it's not actually close, but it's, you know, they're thinking about it. Huh. I just wish I remembered how what the modifiers are that caused Tarbellia to actually want to were. Well, I can't afford to have too many Diplo relations, so I'll get rid of this alliance at any rate. Iyaka becomes a city. That means the capital and Iyaka are both cities now. That's good. Urbanizing a bunch. A bunch of cities right in the center. I do need to build a training camp in Iyaka, I think. Is that what it was? Raiding Isitania needs a training camp. Mission bird for the mission will depending on how you choose to handle the raiders invading your lands. Okay. So training camp. So see. We'll see whether I assume it's just gonna give me pops, which I don't mind, but I'm starting to get enough pops where it's like I don't know. I kinda just need integrated peoples. I mean, but I'm not gonna integrate other cultures, it's just silly. The capital stronghold has been completed, so more Vasconian people and some military experience. And the capital permanently gets a nice boost. Migration attraction, fort defense, garrison growth, and tax. And we get some people. At long last the chisels and hammers of the laborers gathered in Caliguris have been placed aside, for the impressive construction efforts undertaken by Daleniar Cuchita are finally completed. The walls of Caliguris seem impregnable, with stone towers guarding the gates that lead to the city proper. A large moat has been dug around the city, with ditches being placed outside the perimeter, and small tree houses have been built in the forest for archers. Tree houses. Treehouse defenses. Our capital is a veritable stronghold now, protecting our Vasconian strength into the surrounding countryside. No one will be able to sack Caliguris now. It's adorable little... Oh, it's such a cute capital. It's such a tier 2 fortress. Ooh. Oh, wait, there's another one? Oh, raiding. No. Oh, the Vasconian Agrum. Already had farming settlements in those places before I conquered them, I guess. Provincial food capacity? Which province is this? Why is my game lagging? What the hell? Why is the FPS suddenly gone down so much? That's really odd. What the? Open task manager. What the hell's going on with my performance? System interruptions. Oh god. Save the game because my computer has got 100% CPU usage for system interruptions right now. And also it's using all of my 70 gigabytes of memory now on something called iDiags. Huh. I'm gonna keep that open and watch it for a bit. Weird. Alright. We'll take the mission, Vasconia Agrum. So we get just a ton of extra food. The weird thing about this, I don't really see what the point of getting this place built up with a bunch of food is, because I don't have any cities here. Oh wait. This is a city? What is a city? Just doesn't really look like one, is it? Yeah, it's only got one pop. Holy shit. But yeah, that is a city. It's just really hard to notice because there's only one pop living here for some reason. What the hell? Huh. Well, I guess that place is gonna... Yeah, I'll make that the province capital as opposed to... What's the province capital right now? This? I don't care about that. Relocate the capital there. Fort will still be over there for now. Is there any place that would be a better provincial capital in this region? There is a city there. Alright. Move the capital there to that city. Gonna need to rearrange all these forts soon enough. Alright. Vasconian Agrum. And it's still having those slowdowns. What the hell is going on that my computer is doing this iDiags thing? And why is it using so much of my performance? The grain that is grown in the territories of Brutsunia and Gallica Flauia is vital to our nation, and although we can manage to feed our people with the produce from other regions, it is acknowledged that these two lands comprise the breadbasket of Vasconia. Luckily for us, Deliniar Kulchita has made sure that these important farms are up to the task of feeding our nation. Bread. Is there anything more important to our continued growth? Food. Where is provincial food capacity? Does the provincial food capacity go up the more cities you have? Food capacity is modified by... Huh. I wonder why it's only 900 here, but it's more in my capital. Weird. Loyal subject. I don't want to lose stability for... What happens if... Wait, are you my... No, you're not my son. Do I care if you're disloyal? No, you had no power. Next time, perhaps. I don't give a shit if this random dude supports me. Getting enough money now. I mean, tax income of this province of this lands to the south is not that great, unsurprisingly. Not making a lot of money. No, I actually don't know. I'm not making a lot of money from much period. This is one thing I don't know about the game. I don't have much knowledge about. So Vasconia makes 0.79. Is there a way I can just click on a province and see how much money it's making provincially? I'm kind of... Oh, there it is. There's tax income total. I see. And then also commerce income. Makes sense. Trade wins. Governor of... Yeah, that's the southern governor, dude. 38 pops. There's only 13 pops in Galicia. The Galician governorate. Maritime influx. Sure. Get extra pop growth and stuff. Yeah, I won't mind that. The population can grow as much as they like. We're still gonna be converting them best we can. Mission complete. Raiding Isitania. Alright, let's see what happens. Now the training camp has been completed in Iaka, our levies are constantly in a state of war footing. We keep hearing the reports of strange scouting parties probing our borders, and our spies believe an attack may be imminent. Thankfully, we're ready for whatever happens. Indicatia is still allied with Massalia, but Massalia is almost dead, so that doesn't really matter. I do want to take on Indicatia. But at the same time, I have huge problems with distinctive lack of control over all this land. Though there's loyalty. Provincial loyalty isn't that much of a problem in most parts of the country. I'll take the minor addendum. Spread of ideas is also good. Nice, nice. So the low food supply is specifically here because this is a settlement. Why is it losing food? Oh, because it's winter. Yeah, fair enough. That tends to happen. Not having food production in the winter. Mountain training. What am I going to need? Terrakinesis needs to have 4 provinces with a training camp or a barracks. Huh. So, Papelno could make use of that. Where's the barracks? I don't remember where the barracks building is. Never build that. Oh. What? Is that even a bit? What? One barracks or training camp? What the hell? So the only military buildings, you've got the forum and the training camp. In any case, I wouldn't mind getting a training camp in Vardulia. Also put one here, the marble. It's not what I would imagine building normally, but there's actually quite a few cities in Telekinesis. Well, now, thanks to me building a few of them, I guess. Before it was just all down here in the corner. Mostly built by Greeks. And this is still in Telekinesis. But it's at the max, okay. So, currently 1. There's no training camp in the capital? Well, there is. These 4 provinces. Oh, it needs to be the provinces. Oh, God. So since 2 of these cities are in the capital, it doesn't count. Alright, build training camps in the other cities we've got then. That will bring it to 3 of 4. This is also a city, yeah. And it is in Telekinesis, so build a training camp there too. That'll complete that mission. Citizens euphoric. People in Caliguris are very happy. This is wonderful. I'm so glad that they're happy. Oh, Shibians. Ligurians, funny. There's actually a bunch of Ligurians there. Huh. Oh, they have Massalia itself. That's cool. I keep needing to. I gotta always check back on Umbria. I love Umbria's flag, by the way. Heritage of the Great Thunderstorm. Coming to be settled. Oh gosh, that's so much words. So much word. They're called the people of the thunderstorm. Oh. On account of surviving the great deluge which flooded the world. Oh, that's funny. Huh. That's really interesting. They claim to be an antediluvian realm, basically. That's crazy. Reading. Our scouts are reporting Isitanian levies are on the move. Isitani? Huh? Isitanian? Who are those? I don't know. Vasconian levies managed to hunt down the Isitanian raiding party. Their numbers are staggering. They easily outnumber our force 4 to 1. Hands are tied. We must negotiate. Oh god. So I've just got this event. And I don't know what any of these options do. But I just need to say, our hands are tied and we must negotiate. Or just... what the hell are these options? I don't know. And it said that I'll get different rewards depending on them. Well, I'm gonna save the game in case one of the options, like, like, haste is striking now while we have the element of surprise just like fucks over my country. It's like, well, sorry, Joff, man, you shouldn't have pressed the ambush the button. You should have realized that this was gonna destroy your country. The Leonard Cuchita, her face and body covered in woad, is at the front of our levies, creeping silently through the underbrush towards the camp of the Satanian raiders. Within moments, our Vasconian soldiers will pounce on the unsuspecting barbarians. Because we are not barbarians, we are very civilized. Although the battle was fiercely contested by the Satanians, indeed there were moments when it seemed like the raiders would gain the upper hand. Our forces were able to secure victory, albeit at great cost. Nevertheless, a win is a win, and all are in awe of the martial prowess of Dalinar Kuchita, who was able to vanquish forces of far larger than our own. Okay. Lose some manpower and some money, but gain political influence and popularity. What a weird thing that was. Huh. That's right. Really? I need to... I need my deity of fertility to be Mari for this mission. Ah, yes. The deity that I chose to swap out with my character. Great. Well, that's gonna mean that to do that mission, I'm basically gonna swap off of her, do the mission, and then immediately swap back onto her. We've already got the Levantine constructions. I doubt there's... I don't think I liked most of the stuff in the Iberian missions, though. I mean, I do like extra discipline, that's nice. And then noble output's also good. Slaves needed for surplus isn't bad at the very end. Diplo relations is okay. What about the Celtiberi ones? There's one for... Isn't there one here that gives you slave raids? Yeah. There is one that gives you slave raids. And then monthly war exhaustion, experience decay, national fort infrastructure, levy size. Huh. Loyalty of generals? I kind of like a lot of the upper tier, the beginning ones here. Heavy cavalry bonuses too. Export value at the end there is good too. The national fort infrastructure up by 1 is really good. That is a free... That is basically the same as just an extra tier of military investment in every single province. Also, because every... Oh gosh, that's so tempting to just rush down towards Numantine defense, because every province, like, pick a random province. This one's got... It's got a fort. No, let's go to one, like... It's a city. So... There's no fort. This one. Here. So this city... One fortress present. It's not going to tell me because I don't have enough gold. Damn it. Well, the point is... There we go, yeah. The fort infrastructure capacity, 3 of 5. So, it's got 3 of 5 fort infrastructure because the first fort you build in any one location gives you 3. It costs 3 infrastructure. And then any others you make after that cost only 1. But if I get an extra one for free everywhere. That means that I'd be able to have just two, like one in two different places in every province without going over my limit. Or I'd be able to have a tier 4 fort if I really needed one. Got 7 fort capacity in Vasconia. Like, I'd be able to crank the shit up out of Popelno's fort level if I really wanted to. I don't really want to, but I could. But I think instead... The extra discipline is nice, though. But it's 3 down. Heavy cavalry offense. These are actually good. So we do make decent use of heavy cav. They're some of our best units. In fact, they are our best unit. And there's other stuff, yeah. So in both of these, there's heavy cavalry morale in Celtiberi, and there's heavy cavalry offense here. Do Greeks get bonuses to Cav? Greek Kingdom and Greek Polis. See, arms for hire. Get more for infrastructure. Mostly spears, yeah. But they get some heavy infantry stuff. Heavy cavalry defense at the very end. More spearmen and heavy infantry stuff. Though there's the secret bonus of even more found city cost reduction. Heavy cavalry morale. Heavy cavalry offense. They do get a lot of spear bonuses. And some heavy infantry stuff. Looks like the Greek stuff isn't actually going to be quite as useful for me as I thought. But the forest combat bonus really don't have much in the way of trees down here. That's why I had to check that, because it's like, I don't see much. Iberia is pretty barren, all things considered, which is an important fact about it, yeah. Though, yeah. Gaul, and northern Italy actually has a shit ton of trees, huh? Germany has nowhere near as many trees as I thought. This is really weird. There is not a lot of trees here compared to what I would think. Well, at any rate, I'll take forest ambush, I think. And then maybe work my way towards raids on my neighbors. Then mountain training, get an event trigger, decide what we want our troops to focus on training. Okay, okay. Now that our Vasconian manpower levels have been supplemented by the barracks and training camps we've built through Telekinesis, our military advisors want to implement special training initiatives for our forces immediately. What should our armies focus upon? Their merits to focus on offense, but their strong defense might be more important. I see. Army movement without roads plus 10% for mountain training and siege ability. Or fort defense 15 and hostile attrition 1. The extra 1 hostile attrition goes hard. Yeah, I should have made her the yeah. I should have made her the deity of culture, where it's this one also does assimilation speed, but it does research points too. There's a conversion speed one though as well. That's nice. What was I looking for specifically? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm looking for attrition, which is probably going to be, if there is one that gives attrition, it would be in military. No. There does not appear to be a Marite deity for causing attrition. Do we have anything that causes extra attrition? I don't think so. It's not exactly... It's not exactly a bonus that we've got a lot of. %10 movement without roads. Movement without roads. Siege ability. What's more important? It's really a question of what's more important between fort defense and its siege ability. The hostile attrition is very appealing. Because the only way that is there any other way I can get more hostile attrition? There's ways I can get siege ability. There's lots of ways I can get more fort defense. So I can get the Numantine defense. There wasn't one here though, was there? Nah. I'm thinking there's siege ability a little bit. There's a little bit of siege ability. That's all? It's not a lot. The other one was Greek cities or Greek polis? Greek kingdoms or Greek polis that gives the was the other thing. Yeah, the city-state fortifications, 15% fort defense, and then there's another 15% here. Oh, there's siege ability here. Siegecraft. So Siegecraft is in Greek Kingdom, and City-State Fortifications is in the Greek Polis. So I can get some of everything. But I can get the most defense. I'll just go defense leaning, fuck it. Just move along. I think that's kind of supposed to be our thing anyway. Ah! Demodemus is back. He has come back once more with his haggard-looking galley and claims to have spent time in Gaul. Hibernian chainmail. Provincial effects if in a holy site. I am down to get some local fort defense bonuses. Thank you, my guy. Not that I say that. Oh, I've actually got a bunch of... Oh, ooh, sort of the wit plus 1 of 0.1 hostile attrition. That's tiny. What the hell? Huh. Well, it's probably better than... Probably better than the plus 10%, if only barely. Yeah. Less than half. Oh god, she does dysentery. Less than half the country is the right religion right now. Oh god. And only 30% of the country is the right culture. It's gonna take some work. Linear falls ill. She could seek treatment. She has money. I'm not especially hopeful. Sometime I've got to play the Neuragics. Gotta play the frickin' sea people. Is war still going on over there? Huh. What am I waiting for now exactly? So yeah, I need to make Anboto into a city. And then give it a great temple. I need to control all the Pyrenees. That's gonna mess with my poor ally. Though I do kind of... yeah, that would just call these dudes in. Oh well. Yeah, look, I'm land. Oh my gosh, I don't want you guys to... Well, I mean, I would take the gold. Yeah, I think you sound like you got the most convincing case, Mr. Giving Me Gold. Guess I need to spend... Oh, actually, maybe I don't need to spend the PI, because the War Council is a thing. No, I don't get any claims in Sebuzia. Termodiga. The hell is Termodiga? Oh. Big defensive league. And this is Tithia. And lastly, where? The people I was allied to. Okay. Just all people in the West. Okay. Just go Termodiga. I don't really care. Whatever. Not especially invested in that. Phosphorine Kingdom counts as sea people? Well, I mean the, oh god, they got killed. Scythia strong this game. Scythia really strong, actually. Scythia is also a country that I'd be interested in playing. The Bosphorans just sound too easy. I mean, no, they'd be a pretty unique situation, but they're real strong, and I'm not especially interested in playing super strong people. Like, if I was gonna do an Italy game, it would have to be me playing as Umbria, for example, and then taking over. But the sea, when I'm talking about, like, the sea people I'm talking about, is the theory is that the Neuragics are the people that ended the Bronze Age. That they were those sea people. Sea people that showed up in yeah. East. We're from Sardinia. So I need to... It's so annoying. I gotta swap out my... Wait, I don't need to do it now. It's not... It wouldn't even be useful to do it now. Well, I'll need to swap out my deity of fertility, because I need to turn Anboto into a city, give it a great temple, And then I have Mari in the Pantheon. Okay. So, wait, how long is it going to take? 2 years. 2 years. That's worth it. Doing the assimilation. Let's see how many it converts. Treatment successful. She's not dying quite so badly anymore, though she's still an old woman. Fog. Yeah, I could make a colony somewhere. Any yeah, Editanians. Yeah. I haven't made a capital in it or a colony in Editania, but that would be an excellent location for one. Alright, pops. You did actually convert someone here. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set up a colony on the Editani. And Arcus. Arcus? Really? Wait, Arcus is a city? Arcus is a city and it has a great temple? What the fuck? Why is there a city here? It has livestock? It's a livestock producing city. Excuse me? Huh. I mean, I prefer them to make a capital in Ars because frickin' Ars is the provincial capital. It's got a fort and it's a port. But Arcus wouldn't be the worst, I guess, to make the colony in. I just... Why does it have to be there? Sometimes I hate this game. Scythia don't know what formals they can have, but Parnia can form the original Parthia. Well, Parnia, I know. Yeah, they get some sort of event that happens where the Parthians show up and like beat the shit out of the Seleucids. I know that's a thing, which could be interesting. That would be interesting for a game where you're gonna just blob super fucking hard. I'm getting closer to Carthage, which is scary. Because, fun fact, Carthage is powerful. They have more tech, as well as other things. There actually is a bunch of migration to this other minor city. There's actually more migration to that one because there's more unrest in Ars. Frickin' ass. Well, because Arcus is where I've got a grand temple, maybe it is the better place to have a colony show up, so I think I'll do that. Melt down a statue. It's just a statue hanging out in the field? Sure. Melt it down. Found a colony in Arcus. The arrival of Vasconian settlers has hardly endeared the local population to us, but this is for the best. We know it's best. Number of deified rulers increases your conversion speed too? Well, that's nice. You bet your ass we're going to be doing more of that. That's right, I don't have a claim on Indiquets yet. I will fabricate that claim. Not sour milk. No. Woe's me. City under construction. Most of the population of this province is the correct religion. And most of the people migrating to Papello are also the right religion. So, I think that the religious governor policy is a little... Oh. Maybe it isn't superfluous because... Oh wait. That's not the same province. Oh, it is. Martial advances, nice. We got Tech 2. Yeah, there's... Yeah. Outgoing migration here, but... There are people that need to be converted here, so... Well, what about the cultures? If anything at this point, the cultural assimilation is more important. Right. Military Tech 2. Pretty nice. Global monthly food could be nice, but I kind of want... something. Yeah, that's right. I was going down Marshall. Active drill. So if you're still there, Gemalt, one thing that I know that Scythia, I don't know if Scythia has any farmables. I know Scythia, they get their whole thing is about choosing whether they like embrace Hellenism, due to all of because their whole thing is they've got shit tons of Greeks and it's causing changes in their culture. So they either embrace the Hellenic religion and then get a different heritage and become a kingdom, or they embrace steppe horde, which is funny. Oh. 3 tribesmen become... Oh, papyrus? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. In fact, I dare say getting papyrus to spawn in Western Europe is really nice and quite surprising. I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but I don't think that's supposed to happen, but I'll take it. Bro, we're making paper. Don't ask how. Local noble happiness and then civic tech investment, man. Like, I will take this shit. Bro, I will move my capital. I will move my capital to this region just for the surplus of papyrus. I mean, there's actually a few things that I'd like to have the surplus of in here. What else first? There's stone too. Like I'd get stone surplus, I'd get iron surplus, base metals, which is not useful, but precious metals. The horses is nice. The wood's kind of meh. But the fur is good too. Salt's nice. All the bonuses now would be nice in this region, especially the fucking civic tech. I think my capital is gonna have to be moved to one of these places. Fucking hell! What, 4 precious metals? Yeah, that's right. It does have a base of 2 now. What the hell? That's gonna stay. The thing is, Ardituria is like base resources plus 2. That's gonna stay even if I make this into a city. If I make Oaso into a city, it'll still give me that. that huge bonus to the base production of precious metals. I'll just be able to crank it up even more. But at this point, I don't even know if I want to. At this point, I don't even know if I want to make Oaso into a city because I might just want to crank the shit out of Vardulia. Sheesh. Professional training. We have lots of discipline now. Carthage won't know what hit him. What is the next stage of the plan? Yeah, I do need... Okay, yeah. Now that I've built it, it needs a great temple. Which costs some money. You got the great theater in Popello and the great temple in Vardulia. I'll need to make it a holy site, I guess. Oh no, it is already the Temple of Mari. That's right. I want to dedicate a holy site to Del Leniar. Wow, lots of events just giving stability. Do you have any prisoners? Yeah, I got some prisoners who could make some extra cash. Oh. Wise one. Wow, you're a smart cookie. I was going the process of becoming a monarchy or republic. So the process to do that here, I'm gonna need to actually finish this mission tree, which is the chief objective right now. So I need to. What I'm gonna need to do is I need to build a great temple in Enboto, and then change my fertility deity back to Mari. So, abandon my divinely ordained ruler for just a second to swap it to Mari and then swap it back to her. So I can do the mission. Yeah, that'll be. Oh, well, I didn't even pay attention to +3 Diplo relations. Yeah, that is extra client states for free. I will take that. And then I need 150 PI, and to be popular, that's fine. Illigert, yeah. I need to take, yeah, from the rest of that land from Indiketia as well. Supply limit's good. I do like that. There's also... There's just so much discipline to have. Oh, and all the extra fort defense really nice. Is really nice too. So much fort defense. That's just in a line too. Ugh. I love all these techs, man. Garrison size, growth, and fort defense. Fuck me, man! What the hell? Oh! I did take the defense one, right? Yeah, I took mountain training. That's even more defense. Fucking hell. Army weight modifier is going down too. You hate all these techs? What the fuck's wrong with them? Yo, bitch. What's wrong with them? Yo, what's wrong with getting infinite fort defense? Dumbass. Stupid head. What else is there? There's town criers for the... If I could get that down to that pretty quick. For, extra PI. Ritual suicide. What the hell? Ritual suicide? Extra... that is the extra loyalty of characters one. I do really like that. I honestly don't know whether I should become a republic or a monarchy still. I mean, okay, monarchy... Yo, that's right. I remember now what I wanted to do. I wanted the end goal. I want to make the end goal for this campaign to become a I want the end goal to be becoming I want to be able to press the button to become a divinely ordained realm. Too much tech and many of them don't make any sense. Not to mention that advancing in an area... Well, okay, well then that's not what you were saying then. You said you hate all these techs. What you mean is you hate the technology system. That's a very different thing from... Because what I'm saying is I'm looking at all the different advances in that specific tree and saying, these are all good. I want all of them. And you are saying you hate the system. If you say you don't like the system, then say so. And also... I agree. It is, for the most part, a lot of it is really small, and I don't like the fact that they changed the way that innovations work so that you just kind of get innovations and can pick wherever you want. I think that's a little silly, but at the same time, I guess it would be... It would take so long to get anywhere if any time you got advances you could only pick them in the same tree. Like, I haven't taken any civic ones. I would have had to take a bunch of civic texts by now. Hypercost. I just don't think I want any of these techs yet. Oh, but maybe I should, because I am starting to develop my country a lot more now. Unfortunately, I don't get the really big building cost reduction that the Greeks do. But I can get down to urban planning. There's quite a few capital. Lots of things that boost your capital. Limited governorship. The urban planning is so good. I think I might want to start focusing down towards it now, honestly. But there is also loyalty stuff. Getting loyalty of characters is another thing I really want. It's a case of... I don't think there's... Okay, there's anti-corruption stuff in religion. There's also anti-corruption stuff in oratory down this way, though, yeah. Stoicism, Same religion, happiness is good. Oh, I just heard a ticking sound. Did someone join the call? Yeah, someone. Oh, that's Leno. Hello, Leno.
I'm lurking in your walls.
Yeesh. I only heard that you were here because there was a little tick sound with that your microphone makes. Sometimes. I guess because you turned it on or off, and maybe, and it's like, oh, there's something in the walls. Where? Oh. Encouragement. All right, here's something that doesn't make sense, Gamal. Yeah, encouragement of migration. Ah, yes, encouragement of migration. National population growth. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I mean, population growth. Uh, yeah, that's from migration, obviously. Funny, you get a lot of boosts to population growth and the religious advances. That makes sense. Oh, legendary foundation. Costs to deify a ruler going down. Maybe I keep going down religious for a bit. That's odd. It's a very odd thing for me to do, but I kind of want to do it. There's so many. You can decrease the cost of deification so much. What the hell? 25, 10, 10, 10. 55% reduction to the cost of deifying rulers. What the hell? That's really funny. When activated, all children newly born to a deified character gain one military, like just one to everything. That's funny. Huh. Mind you, it's the opposite side of the tree from the one where you get huge boosts to religious conversion, but Cult of Me. That's kind of that's the theming of the game I want to go for. And you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Is divine power true? Obviously. Yeah, I mean, is that not what we've seen? Do you not witness my divine power every time that we invoke the name of Deleniar? She converts 5 people to our culture instantly. Oh, Arcus gains. Yes. Marketplace. Marketplace. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll just make it a marketplace. I like free marketplace from event. Claim on Sesatania. Good, good, good. I still need to make the Duran Temple here. That's right. And while it's doing that, also Leno, if you didn't know, if depending on if you're watching, I created a city in Vasconia, and I got papyrus. Fucking papyrus in Western Europe, man.
Civic tech advancement.
I know.
Poggers.
I'm gonna move my capital to somewhere in Vardulia because there's a lot of things that I'd like to get the bonuses of in here. Yeah, papyrus for civic tech. Get the iron for heavy infantry discipline. Precious metals for citizen happiness. It's a lot of citizen happiness too. Legion maintenance down. You get experience decay, which is light infantry offense. Then there's heavy cavalry discipline and stone. Oh, basically everything there is good. Meanwhile, not so much good stuff in my current capital. You get wood, way too much fur, and there's marble and wine. There's grain, but yeah, point is, up there, way better. How hard is it for me to move my capital up here anyway? Look at my capital. Dominant culture is not Vasconian there yet. Okay, well, we need to fix that. Wait, is it not? Yeah, it's not. Well, we'll fix it. I mean, I could make the capital in hell no, but that would just be for the LARP. Indicati is in a big old war. I wanted to attack him for a while now anyway, but that is more than enough excuse. Because I did get I did get that claim to go through. Also still need to get a claim on these goons. The Biggeronian territory. Frickin' Biggeronia.
Are they bigger than you?
No. They're in
Damn.
no way bigger than me. Their forts were bigger than me before, but now I have another modifier that makes my forts the most biggest and best.
Their claim to fame is ruined.
The game, the show has kind of been stolen this game by the existence of Umbria, though.
Oh, I see.
Mind you, the Etruscans are still the dominant power in Italy, but fucking Umbria.
Oh, Carthage, my love. How did you lose Sicily?
They did. What the? Who is this? Who's Gelos? Fucking Sicily. Like, I guess they had a. Oh yeah, it's right now happening. Okay. Yeah, it is a rebellion that is happening. Yeah.
Ah.
The Siciliotes are they are being grumpy. Who the fuck are you? Why do you want to have a civil war? You 72-year-old fuck. Dude, you're the heir. You're the heir. Chill, bro. Holy shit, he's got 81 corruption. Damn, it's a good thing this man's getting old. Wow. No wonder he's got so much power base. It would cause a civil war because this goon is angry. He has on his own 27% of the power base in the country. Why does he have so much? I'm so glad I haven't put him. Like, if I put him in a position of government, he would bankrupt me. Like, what the hell? That much corruption, that's crazy. I guess I could always bribe him. Gives him personal wealth. Exalt him. Yeah, exalt the chief. Make the other chiefs can be a little more unhappy. Just praise his name. Praise be to the cancer-ridden, lazy. Dude, he's so weird. What the hell? He's ambitious, fleet commander, founder, selfish, orator, cancer and lazy. Yeah. Dude wears a lot of hats.
Sounds like me on a Sunday.
Vasconia can import. Oh, gems. Hold on. Oh. I don't have enough extra import routes to get the bonus. This is why. This capital is insufficient. Actually, I could get another... spend on getting another trade route, but I kind of want to move my capital, so... yeah. Join me, Biggeronia. March to war. Vasconian is spreading, but it is mostly spreading due to having my divine ruler make a trial to get him in prison. He's too. He is like. He's old. I don't want to make a trial and have him in prison. Wait, can I even do that though? Yeah, I could bring him to trial. Chances of success are low. And if he, yeah, I'd get. I mean, I don't mind the tyranny, but the thing is that he would like if I failed the trial, then he just would revolt, and it's easier to just like pay him money now until he dies, which he will. Little servant, good, good, good. The temple finished, I think. Yeah. Yeah, people live a lot longer in these games, man. Yeah, this 66 years old, she's been ailing forever, and her rival is 73 with cancer, man. What the hell? He's a 73-year-old with cancer, and he's just chugging along. He's assassinating. Please stop. Assist with scheme. Fuck me. Oskia did actually join, yeah. Unsurprising. But they are in a lot of wars, so this is probably gonna result in... This is probably only gonna result in me getting even more land out of this. Means I'll have some Gauls in my country. Gross. Actually, I already have some. Religious tech. Lack of food. Y'all already out of food? You haven't sieged the one fortress and y'all already bitching and moaning. I don't have enough food. Oh, whatever will I do? Oh, find some more. Find some food. Some of you useless bastards can go off that way and get some food. Levies. Lots of levies. So, okay. Double checking. So what I need to do, I need to, yeah, swap the deity to Mari. Can I, so theoretically what I can do here is swap Delaniar off. Yeah, swap it to Mari, who I just don't like. I do not like Mari as a deity. I'll spend some stability, swap to Mari. Take the decision. My old ass ruler, who's about to die, gets some extra zeal. I'll spend the gold for some PI and make people like me. Shrine of Mari that is in Anboto has long been a place of pilgrimage for the Marite faith, but this humble structure has been upgraded into a proper temple, one funded by the treasuries of Vasconia. Although we have had difficult relations with some of our neighbors, as we conquered everyone, all that worship the Lady of Storms are thankful that Deleniar Colchida has invested into the religious facilities in Anboto, and the international standing of our people has increased in the eyes of many. The Lady of Storm shows her blessings upon us. Okay, that's great and all. But, I'm going to immediately swap off of her because I do not give a damn about ship damage taken. The global food is fine, but I've got a... it's nothing compared to the pop growth assimilation and then up to 5 pops assimilating. So... But I'll call upon someone else in the meantime. Yeah, same faith, happiness. Should be fine. How's the playthrough going? Playthrough's going just fine, James. Making good progress, conquering stuff, and we're getting pretty close to being able to form the Ebro Confederation. Which should be neat. Though, the thing that's curious about this is that this will change the name to the Ebro Confederation, but there's other formable countries. So I'm curious what that will, like, how the involvement of that would be, because there's, like, you can form Aquitania, for example. I'm curious, like, what happens if I form Aquitania? Because this is a tier 1 formable, so, like, it's the lowest form of formable. I can... What happens if I do this before I take that decision? So I kind of want to just take over all of the Aquitanian lands here first. And then there's Greater Aquitania, which is a really funny name. Vasconia name changes to Greater Aquitania. And then you get Greater Iberia. Woo! Whoa! Well, I need to decide where my capital is going to be. Because... I mean, at this point, surely the capital's got to be in Anbodo with the papyrus, right? Local noble happiness up is fun as well. But the gold is funny, too. It has to be on the coast, is the point. I mean, the thing is, though, there is that chief city of the Vasconians modifier here, even though it's just iron. Local tax. Yeah. We're selling all the iron because it's not the capital. Yeah. I think the precious metals can stay there. Oh, local tax. So, Mines of Arditoria. So, is it? Okay. So local tax. Yeah, this is specific to that tile. The chief city. No, not civilized yet. We're still barbarians, but we're very much straddling the line now because we're at maximum centralization and we're starting to urbanize quite a bit. But I need to finish this mission tree before I'm going to be able to become feudal. Actual civilized country, quote unquote. But in any case, a call to all Vasconia. Now that our power has grown, we can send word to the various tribes that live among us, unannouncing this change in status. The Vasconia are a mighty clan, and we might want them on our side moving forward. Okay. Interesting. There's no supply in this frickin' mountain. No wonder they ran out of food. I do not care about you, Hemrasclepian. Greekoids. Hellenoidites. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
I was not asking you. I was because I didn't know you were here.
I mean, I just got here.
Oh, hello. I was gonna ask.
How's Vasconia?
James how he was doing because he's a fella in the VC who was asking how I'm doing. How is James? Thanks for stopping by. Oh wait. Oh fuck! All hands on deck. Vassals getting attacked. They're gonna stop the siege progress. No. No. Oh no. Oh no. We're about to suffer from a bad case of trickle-in economics.
Gonna trickle in?
Yes, it's trickle-in economics. They suffered from it too. Aha! We did it better than them. But how was you? How was you? You said you fine, Will. How you been today? What you been up to?
Will left
Oh.
immediately.
Oh, he did leave. Well, that's odd.
No, that's just standard Will.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh my god, that Uno game was exhausting. Holy shit.
The most exhausting Uno game.
It just kept going, and we couldn't figure out which way it was going around. And...
Burnt out with CK3 after over 8,000 hours spent playing it. Woo! Woo!
Yeah, take a break for a bit, James.
Yeah, what?
Play something else, come back in a couple months. That's usually what I do when I get burned out with the game.
Obviously, he needs to join the Joffrey Imperator hype train.
Do you have like a maker's code or something? Are you getting commish on this?
Yeah, obviously. I get so many shekels.
Shekels and rupees?
No, just shekels. I would
Oh,
never
damn.
dare to ask for rupees as well. Once I'm done playing this for the day, I'm gonna immediately jump back into the Imperator code. Because I've been having so much fun looking through the code and doing map modding stuff. At this rate, I'll have most of the Crescent mapped by the end of next week. Okay, it's good. My mic isn't picking it up.
What, is something
What?
illicit happening in the background?
No, and my neighbor's cat isn't dying anymore. So there's that.
It's not Bombus or whatever their name was.
Now that you've said Bombus, I can't remember his fucking name. Like, I knew his name until you said Bombus. Now I'm just off base. What the hell, man? Bombus the cat. Ah, yes. What the fuck is that cat's name? It's Bruce. Bruce. You destroyed me with that.
Are you sure it's not Borbus?
That's actually where I got like Blorkus's name from. Because I wanted to emulate the glory of Borbus the cat.
Yeah.
Oh damn. I didn't. If I knew that I was gonna get a character trait that's this strong for the reward of that mission, I wouldn't have done it until my character dies, because that's what the resourceful.
What, did you get Conqueror?
No, I
or
get
something?
resourceful, which is build cost. Just build cost minus
that's
down.
fine.
Yeah, my whole thing is just a building shit for now. So like that is useful. Also, one of the funniest things about Imperator's Code is the way that large rivers work. That's been fun to do, because these are actually like they're their own provinces. You put these in the normal province map, but you actually like so the way this works, because you paint them in just like you would any other province, but to get the actual river to show up, you also then go into the normal river code and just put a river underneath it and make it the largest size river visuals possible. So there is technically the code for both a large and a small river in the same spot, because what you then do is tell the code, all right, register this river as being register this tile as being a river that you can navigate. And then you got to individually, like, because there's some places where you can have harbors in a large river. Those also need to be defined. Like, I'm pretty sure that every single time that some place has a port, has the ability to make a port, you need to define it. So at some point, I'm going to need to go into my code while modding and just define every single port on the coast. Like, yep, and this one's got a port, and it touches this sea, and then this one's got a port, and that one, yep, all up and along the coast. Yeah, it's gonna see. There, small modding rant over.
I see.
Another one is brewing, though. Oh, fuck! Oh, I had the chance to catch him, but I didn't do it. Okay.
That's fucked.
Yeah. Played like 18 hours.
So are you just trying to take...
Oh. Am I just trying to what?
Are you just trying to take the Pyrenees part, or are you going up into Aquitaine?
Well, for one set of missions, I'm supposed to take over... Yeah, my main set of missions, I'm supposed to take over the Pyrenees. But I also want to, before I finish my missions, press this button to form Aquitania.
Is that... Are you sure that doesn't lock you out?
Yeah, it doesn't change your missions. It doesn't change my missions or change my heritage or anything.
Or your tag?
Nope. Your tag never changes when you form stuff. That's just not a thing in this game. When you like if Umbria, for example, if they somehow actually win, I mean, because they've been doing really well, but the Etruscans are just population outscaling them. Also, they're in Gaul right now. Holy shit, that's annoying. But yeah, if Umbria won, holy shit, they're being so loud downstairs. Oh my god.
Bombus is acting up.
No, it's my dad. It's my dad and my half brother listening to really, really loud music. Wow, I know it's a Saturday night, but like, goddamn. Anyway, if Umbria wins in Italy and presses the Form Italia button, their flag will change, their name will change, their color on the map will not change, and their heritage will not change. Unless it explicitly says it does, which it usually does not. Oh, it's Cantabria. Loyalty's going down in Cantabria, so this is an excellent opportunity to get them more loyal by paying for their lost food. They shall be pleased with me. Luckily,
Are
they
you
don't...
still a tribe, or have you reformed yet?
I'm still a tribe. I'm not going to be able to reform out of being a tribe for a bit yet. It's going to be tied to my missions. If I was playing a generic tribe, I would have reformed by now, though. Let the looting be gentle. I don't know. How many Greeks are here?
None shall hide.
16 Massalians. I kind of want
Come on,
the
it'd be funny.
I kind of don't want the Massalians to all die though, because I want to integrate them so I can steal their knowledge about war. Yeah. There looks like there's enough of them too, so they're going to be one of the few times that I do actually accept a culture.
Gross.
In fact, I might do that right now. Massalian. Give them citizen rights. Make Vacaea a client. They're the first faction you played. Vacaea. I don't know. I don't know where that is. Because I'm fighting into Ketia.
They might have died at this point.
Is that... Or was that like the first one I killed? Oh, Vacaea, these guys. Oh, I can see why you played these dudes. Yeah. I do like their modifiers as well. I love their they have my favorite religion in the game. They've got a heritage I really like. I'm a big export. Like all these I like. Except the slave output, but I don't focus on slaves. Export value really nice. I like that, especially if you're going just lots of surplus or random stuff as you just blob over the northwest corner of Iberia. And then the monthly food surplus is great for just making sure your cities get fed. And that you actually can afford to sell more of your food. I am definitely down to vassalize them. Once I become civilized, I will turn them into a tribal vassal. There is my promise to you, oh great Rear Admiral McSpanky. Glory to his name. You had read about the Celtiberians and thought they're kind of cool. Ah, well, convenient then. Convenient that it's for the modifier, because it is conveniently one of the few examples of a place on the map I would look at and tell you that's not a bad place to do a first game learning, because Vacaea, I think they start as one of the stronger people in the area, and they... Like, the area up here is full of tiny people. Lots of small people, they're all your culture group and religion. So, and you're out of the way of Carthage to the south. Carthage is far to the south, and they're not super conquest happy, so you're normally safe for a long time. And Rome is ages away. So you have lots of time to just sit in the corner and chill. It's kind of the same philosophy as to why I'm playing Vasconia, because they're just a little further to the right. So, same kind of mindset.
You didn't want to play Venice or Raetia?
No, not quite. I like the The sad thing is, I like the Norics way more. The Norics are based.
Yeah.
They have expensive buildings, but I love the heavy infantry maintenance cost, and their levies. They're barbarians, but they have 40% heavy infantry in their levy, and they have a ton of iron. They actually have a unique modifier in the mountains here that gives them extra iron. Noric steel, base production +1, and -5 slaves needed for local surplus. That is insane, because you can drop that even more very easily. So you can produce an astronomical amount of iron in there, which is really funny. But what I'm doing now, first I need to beat these guys' ass. They're sitting in the mountains here. I need to beat their ass, and then I'm going to go up into... Oh, wait. My vassal already occupied a bunch of that stuff while I wasn't looking. Or was it an ally? Because, yeah, the Bigarones. Frickin' Bigaronia. Actually, I'm becoming strong enough. There's a chance they might vassalize to me, but I doubt it.
It'd be funny.
It would be funny. Tarbelia willingly became my tributary, and then they were so friendly with me because of it that they eventually just gave me the option to turn them into a client state, which is a very fun modifier, a very, very fun thing that can happen. You normally can't get client states as a tribe. Oh, I lost 2 battles in a row now. my trickle-in economics are fucking me over.
Damn.
It's a good place to start for someone that hasn't played in a long time while never quite fully learning the game in the first place. Rome! Rome!
Rome, but if you don't want to play Rome, Kush.
Yes.
You're out of the way and everyone else is weaker. All you got to worry about is the Ptolemaics, and they've just been chilling in my game.
Ptolemaic revolt!
Yeah, and that happens too.
This does tend to happen, yeah. Okay. Legides. Antipatrids. Wait,
hang on.
who are the Antipatrids?
Those guys are Macedon.
They're the people from Macedon?
If I recall.
Yeah, they are! Holy shit! Why are their Antipatrids revolting The Antipatrids are about to take over Egypt. Fuck me. But yeah, Kush is great. Back to the point. So Rome is the easy answer. Okay. I will explain step by step. But the reason Rome specifically is so good for it, and the reason they're a country I would even consider playing, even though I am a person who hates playing strong countries, Rome is still a country I would consider playing, because they're not big at the start. They're bigger than they look, but... Rome is a country that starts with a small amount of land. They start with a small amount of land, you expand at your own pace, and they've got a lot of their missions are very clear about just do things that are good for you, and then the mission gives you bonuses to keep doing those things. It's like, well, do this thing. You want to do this thing anyway, do this thing, and it will help you progress to the next thing you want to do that's helpful. And it just leads you along. And they have the most story-focused content. Kush is good because mind you, they're a little bigger, but as Kara was saying, they're a country that is a nice enough size that as Kara was saying, the good missions with Invictus, and they have an overarching boss to fight. James, important thing to note. You need, like, if you're gonna play Imperator Rome, you need to play with the Invictus mod. That is the only way to play the game.
And any mechanic stuff that's different, like, having seasonal food, that can be turned off in game rules if you don't want it. But
if you do, you're cringe.
Yeah. It's got an overarching boss. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Got it. Okay,
Good.
Yes, he has.
But
good
yeah,
taste.
it's pretty much, at least as far as I can tell, it's nice because you've got your long-term objective, and everything else is just to get you there. Granted, after you get the Ptolemaics, you can do other side stuff, like take over Yemen, but that's your main goal, which is nice to have.
Also important to note, you are civilized. They
are
are
scary.
They start as an autocratic monarchy,
Yeah.
so they are actually a civilized country, which is pretty relevant.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Axum is also cool, but the problem with Axum is that they don't normally do this well. Axum's big problem is that Kush exists. In this game, they're actually peers, which is odd. I had a tough time getting to peerage with Kush, even as a player, Axum. Also, I don't like Axum's religion, because I really don't like the Arabic faith, because it decreases the loyalty of characters, but then again, there's a lot of faiths that decrease people's loyalty. Iberic says that, doesn't it? No. I don't know. There's a lot of faiths that decrease character loyalty, and those annoy me, but the hostile attrition and slave inefficiency is nice, too. Saba would probably not be bad. Actually, I forgot. Sorry, this is the reason, I put Rome above Kush. The only reason, I completely forgot, but it's because we're talking about government types. The only reason I put Rome above Kush is, like, what I like to play, or I recommend people, is because they're a republic. And republics they're a little easier, I figure. They have, I consider republics to have less potential than monarchy, but they are easier to play. Especially when you're smaller. Kush is starting to get to the size where it's tougher.
A monarchist.
I think they're good for once you're an actual large country. But republics are great early on. It gets really annoying to manage republics as you get larger, though. Especially as Greeks. That is rough as a Greek to manage.
What?
Because the Greeks' religion makes their governors less loyal. And you know what also makes your governors less loyal? When they're... So it's a fucking Democrat, and you give the Democrat a governorship, or maybe he just decides, after you've already given him a governorship, he's going to become a Democrat, and then the motherfucker hates you because you annoyed the political party, and now you've got this province that wants to break away because you.
Then kill him.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to kill him
Why not?
because I want to do other things. Also,
This isn't computing.
before I forget, I need to wait. I've got 5 Massalian slaves now. All right, before, I need to actually give them their citizen rights now.
Oops, our bad, guys. We didn't mean for you to be slaves.
Well, we did mean to enslave them, but now we're gonna give them the ability to earn their freedom. Oh god. Etruria's attacking Massalia? What the hell are they doing? Well, that's inconvenient for me, because I was wanting to conquer the Massalians' remaining lands for more Massalian pops, but yeah, whatever, it's fine.
Such is life.
Such is life. I don't really care about festival with Tarbelia. I mean the PI, but I kind of need the gold now.
What are you working towards mission-wise?
The missions that I'm working towards are I need Pyrenean dominance, which I need to get. I need to just have everything around the Pyrenees. So that's what this war is for. And then the next war, I'm gonna grab the rest of this northern land. Huns keep depopulating all their land. I need to import a bunch of people.
Stream crashed or whatever.
Yeah, I see.
Alright. There we go.
Anyway, I need to own, basically, long story short, what I'm trying to do is I need to own all the land about the Pyrenees, and that includes Aquitania if possible. And I'm trying various things to accomplish that. I successfully diplo-vassalized Tarbelia because we're friends and I'm strong and he likes me, and then he offered to become a client state, which is, means he actually joins my wars and shit and I can integrate him later. Bigaronia, the freaking bigger dude, big freaking fish, fish on red flag. These dudes, he's also friends with my character.
That.
But I kind of doubt he's going to be willing to join me. But I'll try. And the Sipuzatians, I'm just going to attack. I should actually be fabricating a claim on them. And the Sipuzatians they had a bunch of land up here, but it all got depopulated, and now there's people moving back there, but there's no country that rules it, which is funny. You on the Imperator Reddit, you cringe when you see screenshots of them not playing with Invictus. Well, yeah. I mean, there is the other mod that I would respect is the one that there's the one that adds like Central and West Africa, which is interesting, but I don't like the changes it makes as much.
Indomita, the one that goes all the way to China, has Invictus integrated.
Yeah, but the problem with that one is it makes a lot of other changes that I don't like. It has a ton of other changes that I'm not a fan of.
Which ones?
It adds there's a lot of things, but one of them is it adds a ton of different unit types that I don't think they handle well. I don't think they implemented them well into the mod. There's a lot of situations where there will be cultures that get access. It's like, all right, the mod gives them a bonus to this type of soldier, but that culture's men-at-arms have none of that type of unit, and there's tons of units they added that you will just never see, for example, but nor will they have any trade goods that boost them. It's just not very well implemented. They just surface level added them, but then didn't do anything with them.
I see.
Now, if it was literally just vanilla Invictus with the East, that'd be based as hell. I'd use it all the time, but I don't use it because the other stuff it adds.
Well, it can't be just base Invictus with the East, because then the East would have nothing that makes it unique. They would still have to add all of the like what you said. They just have to add it to where it makes sense.
But add it to where that's what I mean, though. I mean, like, obviously add the stuff in the actual content for the stuff in the East. I just don't want the other mods. I literally just want Invictus plus the map expansion. I don't want any of the other mods that they integrate into it. It's basically like think of it. Terra Indomita is a mod pack, and I don't like most of the mods in the mod pack, but that mod pack's the only way to play one of the mods in it. That's the best way I could explain it, because the map expansion to the east is only in this like, it's from a mod that's in China, and no one else gets it. Like, no one publicly has access to it. Just Terra Indomita has access to it. So unless I personally wanted to take that, like, Terra Indomita code that adds the map expansion, and then just not add any of the other stuff, I just can't do it. Which I might. Like the sort of thing I might actually consider doing, but the map for Imperator Rome looks really good graphically. Yeah, I really like it. This is one of my favorite looking maps for sure. It has slightly less terrain options than CK3 has, and since I'm actually doing some map modding of my own, I'm starting to notice that, but there's plenty. There's definitely plenty of stuff to work with. Making beaches is funny, man. Anyway, defend the rights of these Massalians. Yes, we must treat them equally. They know how technology works. Except the Greeks. For now. Obviously, we're going to get rid of them later, but, you know, for now, we got to accept them.
Can you debate them?
Yes, you can.
And, like, I
do that frequently. I am a big fan of the debate strategy. You see, you integrate the Greeks. They are a very small population. However, they have tech I want. So I integrate them, and then I spend my military experience to study their ways of war, which unlocks their military traditions. It will give me access to Greek polis and Greek kingdom traditions. And then once I have done that, I will yeet them out the door, because there's only like 25 of them in my country.
Wow, that's fucked.
Yes. It is.
SMH. You gotta do better, Joff.
Oh, the fact that, like, CK3's... Yeah, CK3's... Okay, the urban sprawl in Imperator is fantastic. I do need to say that, yeah. That is one of my favorite things about the way that it looks when you zoom in across Italy, and you can see, like, well, yeah, you can tell what the big cities are. Because obviously, like, the settlements, first of all, no matter how many people are in a settlement, it doesn't get any. There's no sprawl to show, obviously, what's a settlement and what is a city. But then, depending on how big the city is, because there's a city here, of Valathera, and it's only got 2 pops, so it's not got a lot. But then as more people migrate into the city, which they will, because there's a huge migration attraction due to it having city infrastructure, but not many people, so there's lots of space. And they've got a granary, which is going to help even more. There's going to be shit tons of people moving in. And then it's going to start to sprawl out more, which looks really cool. Isn't it weird how talking diplomacy makes a person sound like a woman who is unsure about her friend with benefits? What? I want him to like me, but I just don't know if I can trust him.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? You know what? I've been the guy that's talked about like that. Fair enough. I get that. I get that. Well, Fuck, that has got me fucked up. What the hell? Oh, it's so fun to build up your capital and see it sprawl. In CK3, it's just ass. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the way that CK3 does it. It's one of the things. I'm not a big fan of Matt the Lego Man, but he is very good at what he does. Can't judge him for that. And what he does is he makes 3D assets, and he is very good at that. So he did his CK3 urban sprawl thing, and that is a respectable thing to have done. Big ups. Yeah. Oh, I've got the Alsatians fully occupied. Well, except for their land that's out in the corner. Oh, I can't actually... Yeah. Okay, so I've basically fully occupied both of them, so... yoinks, 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 yoinks. Yoinks.
Big yoinks.
That would give me 8 more aggressive expansion to make them a tributary. I'd love them to be one, but they just stop accepting tribute soon enough anyway.
I just... That's not in Aquitaine's region, is it?
Yeah, they're over the river, so I don't need that.
Yeah.
I will be taking a little bit more land than I need to, but I mean, I'll take the extra grain farm. They've got a farming settlement there. I'll take that. And I will not subjugate them. Now they're talking about Cities of Wonder in the chat. I don't know what Cities of Wonder is. A major power. Yo, I am...
It's the CK3 mod that adds sprawl.
Oh.
A lot of ones, like, I think After the End and maybe Godurgia include it.
Where's the leaders? I am become big.
I am become big.
Destroyer of
The
worlds.
beefy of boys. Yeah, ATE has for sure, I know.
I must now assign a governor for this one county that I have. I have this one county in Aquitaine region. Not compatible with some mods you're using? By that you mean by not some mods? What do you mean like Realms in Exile? What? What a shock! It's not compatible with Realms.
True Lords of the Elbro River, I think.
Diphtheria, horrible infection, presenting unusual lesions, throat symptoms, and malaise. What the fuck?
Oh, you got diphtheria.
What is that?
It's diphtheria. It's a horrible infection that causes lesions and malaise.
Throat symptoms and malaise. Yeah, -2%. I've had inflammation for ages, and it's only minus 0.05 health. How sad. Yeah, -2%. Bro, I already have poor health. I'm gonna die in a second.
Oh wait, you're right, he is playing on the terrain map mode.
You realize that Joffrey's playing on the terrain map and not the political one? I'm becoming civilized. Gamalt, You told me the other day, I remember, you told me, like, why, am I the only one who plays on the terrain map mode? And I'm like, why the fuck would you play on the terrain map mode? What the heck? Why would I do that? And then I specifically saw something. Where was it? There was someone... Yeah, I specifically saw, while I was looking up Imperator modding shit, I was looking up just like answers to questions. I was trying to figure out, like, how do I do it? Like, I'm having this trouble with coding Imperator, but I can't figure out what. And somehow my questions about, like, my searches about, like, how do you do this with map modding got me to a thread on Reddit where someone was complaining about the way the map modes look because they don't like the political map. And then so first of all, they were saying they hate the political map. It's political. They hate this, and they were like, is there any mods that make it look like EU4 again? Like, oh, I hate this so much. How you can see the mountains in it. No, this is terrible. Oh. And I'm like, yeah. And then someone said, and then the terrain map mode, even worse. I was just like, what? What do you mean the terrain? And then I eventually checked it out myself and realized, oh shit, you go from this to this. Like, oh god, skibbity damn. The terrain map mode has all the benefits of the political map mode with none of the drawbacks. It's fantastic. I love it. I adore. Now that I say adore, I'm having flashbacks to Catholic school singing. Oh no.
Door.
Oh, Dark's here. He
Door?
knows. He knows
Door.
the Catholic the Catholic school prayer.
I don't. I never went to Catholic school.
You didn't?
Oh, I went to Sunday school, but I never went to like
Bruh.
Catholic like school.
Bruh. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I went to-
military school.
I was in the military. I went to
Uh-huh.
like DOD schools.
You missed. Oh my gosh, I remember so many songs stuck in my head, man. Oh. The Urectig, the Erectids?
Urda City. Urda I mean.
Ur,
This is
Ur-
Latin.
Urchetigus. Urchetigus.
I know, if it's Latin, that means the C is hard.
Where's the G? Where's the G in there, Joffrey?
That's like Urcaticus.
Yeah, I'd say Orcaticus is probably.
But he's
pretty
not
close.
actually Latin, so I don't know what it actually is.
Just
Fat Poe.
I love how all of the names of this time period are just the way that the Greeks and Romans interpret the way that these people refer to themselves.
Hmm.
I mean, we probably have some good Vandal names. Historically, we probably have good access to some Vandal names, but other than that, there's probably not a whole lot.
Just give them modern French names. Easy.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
We just go, just give all the Gauls
Just
French
give them
names, yeah.
modern day Basque names. It'll be fine.
Free library. Yo! Free library in the capital, poggers. Stop dying,
And
people.
all it cost was 5 popularity.
Yeah, I'm about to die anyway. Who cares?
Good.
Well, that's my eldest son, I think. No, that's a different member of my family. So there's another family. Okay. A researcher has started a family. The Cardus.
Why are there so many?
Because I became a major power, so now I get more families, which means, lucky me, I have to worry more about trying to keep people happy.
Yippee.
Because the Cardi family now exists, and they also need to have 2 positions in government, or they'll be unhappy. And unfortunately, I've been stacking the deck with 7 out of the 2 required members of my own family. We have so much
It's
power
fine.
base.
Don't worry about it.
Shit. So much of the power base is my family.
Yeah. You know, just take the jobs from all the other families. Then you'll just have all the power base.
Yeah, then they'll be pissy. They'll try to revolt. It's just that my family's the best at everything. I don't know what to say.
They won't have any power base. It'll be fine.
Alright, I just want to make sure, Dropper, you saw my newest post on Tabletop, right?
No.
We're still able to potentially try tomorrow, but an hour earlier.
Why?
And then we
Why
stop
does
when
that
everyone
work?
has to leave. Because Leno said he has to leave at 2.
And 2, is he in your time zone?
No, so that means it would be 1 for me, 12 for you. So this would be...
So we get 3 hours, I think, then?
Yeah, so the time I posted for earlier, but 1 hour before that.
Dude, just use Discord timescale converters like a real man.
Fine, I
bitch.
do, but I don't want to do it. Fine, fuck you. I'll do it.
It's
bitch.
so hard.
Bitch.
Oh my god.
You know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Where?
Cock. Yeah. I said it. I fucking said it.
He did.
Wow, you're so brave, Dark.
Stunning. Andy.
No one else would dare say that to him. Only I.
Mm-hmm.
Only I'm brave enough.
Yeah.
I'm so stunning and brave.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Okay, I'll have a less good tax income. It's probably not going to hurt that much. Import. No, I can't get more gems. I can't actually get the surplus. No. But I want it. I want the next. I want the sim level. Fine. Stop import. No, keep importing the gems. Just also import. Nope. Don't import my own. Don't import my own.
Why not?
Gold. Import someone else's gold because that makes me more money. Damn, I'm buying like all this stuff from the same person.
What's the problem with that?
Buy from the italics. Yeah. Because it means it's easier for your traders to get disrupted if they're all from the same person. I'm going to avoid pressing this.
Then
Lord
just don't
Neo
go to
Rome
war with
until
that person.
Someone else can attack them.
Then just trade with them.
Sell. Ooh, he was worth 14 gold.
Wow. Just really racking up that tyranny, huh?
Sell. Whoa! The only one I'm not going to sell is the child, because you're not allowed to do that. But you know what? Eventually she'll be old enough to sell.
Wow, cool.
I know, right? It's pretty cool.
Hmm.
These guys will not accept becoming a tributary because a lot of things. Current strength. I don't understand. Is this their current strength or mine? And why is it low? I'm strong. Powerful. I'm a real man.
Evidently not. Would a real nation need to say they're strong and powerful?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, I've only got 23 Massalians. I need more. I need more Massalians. We're gonna
Why?
acquire some more Massalians.
Presumably from Massalia.
Yeah, but But the Etruscans own... Actually, no, they don't own it. These dudes do. The Oxbians do. With their ox head flag.
Damn. I wonder what their thing is.
Wonder how they got that name.
Yeah.
If I had only...
Wonder if they have any...
If I had 2 more Massalians, I'd be able to study their ways of war. Pretty sure you need 25.
Then just wait for them to make more Massalians.
They don't do that. Not usually. It's pretty unlikely.
Why not? Then how do you get more pops?
Actually, they do. There is... It is... I'm getting a couple... Yeah, 2 of my locations are making more Massalians, so there's a chance that I'll get more. I don't have the option to... I swear, it's supposed to be in the decisions. Maybe the decision to study their ways of war doesn't show up. Or maybe it's culture decisions. It's like Massalian and the decisions. Study Greek ways of war. Oh, it needs to be 33 pops of them? Oh, damn. That's inconvenient. 33 Massalians is quite a few.
Is
And
it?
it is more than I have. But there does happen to be a Greek city. Oh god. There's the Greek city of Hemeroskopou to my south, and they have a lot of Massalians. Shockingly. If someone was
Scopium.
Copium, if someone was to go to the Homeocopium city and yoink their people,
Yeah, just go raid them.
don't have the ability to raid for people.
Why not?
I don't have slave raids yet.
You gotta tech up.
No, it's a military tradition thing. I need a lot more military experience to get that. Thank you, Massilia. Massilia. Thank you, Massilia, for your tech.
Cilia.
Fuck you. Who asked? Huh?
Sometimes
Alright,
no one has to
friendos.
ask.
I'm going to bed. You
Why?
have a good night.
I didn't say you could do that.
Nighty night, Leno.
Yeah,
Don't let the
well,
bed bugs
I
bite.
didn't stop you from going to sleep, even though you didn't need to.
Yeah, I did. You don't.
I don't believe that. So, I'm going to bed now.
No. Don't.
Make me.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
If you remember correctly, there's a Lord of the Rings mod for Imperator Realm. There is. It's fine, I guess. It's got like Realms in Exile has the whole the whole problem of Sauron kills everyone. So it's just
It's way worse than Imperator.
It's just an even worse version of that. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Old ass man that had cancer is finally gone. Except this time he died. He did not die because he was an old bastard. He died because there was a hunting accident. So, jeez. I need to go around building religious conversion stuff in all these cities.
Why?
So that they accept the one true version of God.
Wrong. You don't even know your religion. They're polytheistic.
I don't like. See, it's weird because we're Marites, which means we like Mari, but I don't like Mari. Most important figure is the
Why
goddess
not?
Mari, who is worshipped as the supreme goddess. But I don't like her bonuses because she's gives you bonuses to
He's
both.
good.
It'll be fine.
I am fine because I'm ignoring her and deifying my own rulers instead. So fuck you, game. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings mod isn't a bad mod by any means, no.
But yeah, I was just watching Drac do a game earlier, and Mordor just sweeps across the north. If you're trying to play like Erebor or something. Does Rome start Italic or Hellenic?
They start Italic, but they usually go Hellenic later.
What exactly is the difference between Italic and Hellenic? Don't they worship the same gods?
Different versions
different-
and stuff. Like
Yeah, they'll have a different name for it, like Minrava.
Minerva.
Well, yeah, no, that's what it
I forgot the
became.
Romans changed all the names. No, you're right. You're right. I can remember now.
Well, no, that too, but like they've even got it in. I think the Illyrians have examples too, where they have different names.
What did the Illyrians do? I know the Romans are like, Jupiter, Minerva, Apollo.
The
Apollo.
Illyrians are basically treated as just being Hellenic religion in this game.
Okay.
Hang on, let me find the list.
Apollo was the same, right, in both Rome and Greek? I could be wrong.
I don't think.
What was Apollo's name changed to?
Jupiter?
Check later.
Mars. No. The
No,
fuck is
that's
it?
Ares. No, Apollo's name's the same. I just looked it up.
Oh. Jupiter's Zeus?
Yeah, Jupiter, Zeus. And I believe no, not Saturn. Hera was.
Oh wait,
I'm forgetting the name.
I'm thinking of. Hang on. Can you zoom
What
in
was
on
Hera's-
the Messapians in
Yeah,
southern Italy?
Hera was Juno.
Sapiens.
They should be on the boot.
The culture?
Religion-wise.
Religion-wise, there's no religions
No, it's
down
a
here.
religion. Yeah, Messapian.
What?
They got all converted.
There's no religion down here. There's no Messapian religion in Invictus. I've
I'm
never
looking
even
at the
heard.
dev diary right now.
I've never even heard of that name before.
Oh wait, no, it is a. Oh wait, maybe they've got cultural specific variations because they've got Zis, Domitor, and Aphrodite Lahona
For the
as
Sicilians?
their variants. No, not the Sicilians. It's go back to culture. Maybe it was a
But
culture instead.
There's the Sicilians who are the
Nope,
native.
not there.
one.
On the heel of
Oh.
the boot.
Messapians?
Those guys. They're the Illyrians of Italy.
Yeah, they're Hellenic too, so. Makes sense. Shouldn't Sauron be OP and hard to fend off? Probably, but it's really disruptive.
It's the same as playing near Rome. If you want, you can't really have a chill game near them, which I suppose is the point. But they can usually gank you before you're ready.
It's a case of okay, like the thing with mods like that, like when you've got mods for a fantasy setting, they run into the issue of whether they're balanced for being played in that game and like actually being balanced, or representing the source material more. And sometimes that means that there just aren't as many options that you've got that are realistic to play, because there's not many people in that mod that are realistic options for you to play, especially since cultural assimilation isn't a thing. So if you
This is
start as
just what
someone with a small
happened.
culture, you just can't really become larger, for example. You don't think that the final years of the Third Age is the best start date possible? Yeah. I don't
Well,
think
see,
I
Joffrey, this is why I would say like. This is why I would have done like something in Second Age because, you know, that was more even than just Sauron destroying everything in his path.
Oh, I got the idea. What you do? What you do? You do the Numenorian colonization. You turn the Numenorian colonies
Numenorian
into
single player.
you do the Numenor you do the Numenorian colonies like the Greek city states. You know, that could have been pretty cool.
I disagree because Numenor as a concept is stupidly overpowered, and that's why they had to be destroyed.
Well, you
because
don't have
Numenor
you don't have
is an
Numenor on the map.
Okay, good.
You
I was
don't
gonna
put
say
Numenor on the
Numenor
map.
on its
Like,
own.
they wouldn't even be in Diplo range of the map.
Yeah, good. I'm just saying, like the idea of Numenor, it's literally just an unconquerable island that can sit and make infinite money.
New chief, and she is forgiving, ambitious, trustworthy, and blunt.
Yeah, it like Jamal said, it's not the best start date, but it is the most iconic. Like if you're going to Lord of the Rings, you want Lord of the Rings. You don't.
I agree,
All right.
but
So
that
if
was
you go
why
to
the
Elder
mod, our mod
Scrolls,
also did it in the 3000 to Third Age.
go Cairo. If you go to Elder Scrolls, you want Skyrim, right?
I don't play Elder Kings. This isn't going to work on me.
Hey, Kyra.
Yeah.
If you want Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
You want the dragons. Oh, they added they waited like 2 years to add them in though.
By the time of the books, there really aren't dragons. And if
Yeah,
they
but,
didn't
like-
have Essos, it doesn't matter.
I'm not someone who cares about dragons in
Yeah.
that setting.
Most people I've heard at least care about dragons. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but people
It's
don't
more
know what
the
they want.
point. It's
People-
more the fact that people. Yeah. Sorry, you do yours first.
People don't know what they want because people are stupid. People like the idea of dragons. They don't actually like dragons.
Okay, Joffrey, how about this? If you were playing Game of Thrones, you want Bravos.
Yes. But it is not in any
Okay.
way required for the setting.
Here's the thing
Dude,
with
it was
that.
required as Westeros. Like everyone knows that point.
Here's the thing with that. They added so much of Westeros, it's infeasible for them to add more of the rest of the map immediately as a result of it.
Yeah.
Just with the sheer scale they're going at, it's just not possible for them to add everything at once. As appealing as it might be.
I mean, I just don't think you can have accurate Westeros gameplay without a Bravos on the map.
Without
Yeah, you
all
can.
of the free
They just
cities?
sit on their little island and jerk off. Like
I know.
that's
Yeah,
all
but,
Westeros
like-
does.
I don't think the Iron Bank works nearly as well off map as it would on map. Maybe that's just me.
What do they do? What do they do on map? What changes about
Well,
the map
you
by
can
having
actually
Bravos?
interact. I mean, you could interact with them more. You could try to conquer them. You could fight, more stuff like that,
So
instead of just them being basically reachable.
So what you're saying is that the reason that you need Bravos on the map is because Bravos can somehow defeat Westeros?
I'm not saying it's because they can defeat Westeros. I'm saying I think it would be. How is this? I think that the Iron Bank interaction doesn't work as well as unless you could actually like go to the Iron place where it is and like conquer the county or something.
Okay, I will say one thing in Nemcraft's favor. Without Essos, it was fucking pointless to play the Ironborn. You couldn't raid for shit
This
since
is true.
everyone was in one realm. And I don't know, yeah.
Also, as far as Essos like free cities go, I still think that like Bravos is the most important one of the free cities.
Bravos and Volantis are the main characters. The others, look. All we know is that Lys is the prostitute city, and the other two exist.
This
Like,
is
I don't know.
true.
One of them makes glass. Big fucking whoop.
Pentos is just, oh yeah, there's that Illyrio guy.
Yeah, well, Pentos, yeah, by the time of the book, Pentos is a non-factor. Because it got its shit kicked in by Bravos.
The only thing that matters about it is that there's the Illyrio, like, that you see in the beginning of the books.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, yeah, like, the points about, AGOT or Lord of the Rings is that for a setting like this, people, unless you're like the hardest core lore guy, you want to be in the time when the people you know are alive, or the people you know are alive. That's why people want to play in 3000, because everyone's still alive. There might be a bit of buildup, but it's still like Bilbo, Frodo, those guys are all alive. And you've still got, well, I suppose that the Roberts Rebellion, that's sort of a gray area. But you've still got like Ned Stark, Robert Baratheon, some people to grab onto.
Fair
Like
enough.
if you start during Dunk and Egg, it's outside of people who've read that book, like it's a completely different cast of characters. And to be honest,
Yes.
same thing if you started with a Witch King start or something. Because the Witch King would be like the only character that someone from like who just watched the movies or maybe read the book once or twice would really recognize.
To be honest, I think that any start date that isn't War of the Ring or Last Alliance is going to be a very hard sell.
True, because it is a pretty like Arnor kind of falls. Arnor falls, but other than that, it is pretty status quo-y,
Like,
isn't
I'm
it?
going to be
Well,
honest, Cairo. Last Alliance has the most recognizable characters. What everyone knows Elendil and Gil-galad. Like, those are recognizable, more recognizable names.
as far as like starts besides War of the Ring, yeah, I'd say that
Yeah.
would probably be the closest.
People don't know Helm, right? People don't know, like, Eonar. Those names are not nearly as famous.
Well, I mean, I imagine people will know Helm after the movie, but
I disagree, just because I don't think nearly as many people will have watched War of the Rohirrim.
well, yeah, but I'm saying you'll actually get people who are interested in that start. It may not be a big amount, but or interested in a time frame like that.
Oh shit.
It's like if they didn't
And
hang
even
Marvel.
and here's the thing: even with War of the Rohirrim, you have to deal with the fact that outside of Rohan and Dunland, literally nothing is known by most people of that time.
Yeah, that's true. Hang on. There's got to be something going on. I mean, I think Smog's in like 100 years or so. But yeah.
My current they've given me a new tribal chief, and she is very poor health, so she's just gonna like immediately die.
Damn,
But yeah,
who'd have
Cairo.
thought that the 65-year-old tribal would be in poor health?
Okay, about the recognizable start dates, I think the
Yeah.
best one, besides the War of the Ring, would probably be The Hobbit, even like more than Last Alliance, because everyone knows The Hobbit. Well, not everyone, but more people, I'd say, than most of the other start dates.
That's true, but also here's the thing: The
No one
Hobbit
would
is
want to
fucking
play it.
boring.
I completely
Yeah.
agree. No one would want to play it. I just think that's the most recognizable start date.
It is a very good book, but like outside of the Battle of the Five Armies, which I'm not quite sure how you'd script that to be.
Which is the problem with every start date besides The Last Alliance and War of the Ring. You don't really get this feeling of a gigantic conflict that spans the world.
Well, sometimes you don't need that. Like you've got Thani Azad is pretty
Well,
far removed from
sometimes,
that
but I
stuff.
do think that that is what people are looking for in a Lord of the Rings mod.
Yeah, no, that is true.
They want to see, right, the epic battle between good and evil.
Mm.
It's like imagine a Lord of the Rings mod where you don't fight Sauron. You see what I'm getting at?
Oh yeah, no, I agree there. Why is that country split into like 4? How would that even work?
So they got partitioned, and then their lands in the north, that were really close, just started getting depopulated for some reason. So now there's just a bunch of unowned land there, which looks very. My country's color looks very similar to unowned land, but I trust you. There's people here. This is a civilized country.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, the thing is, like Armus was saying, outside of like the Hobbit chain or the Hobbit stuff happening, nothing happened. Like,
Well, things do happen over the 3,000 years. Just no one knows or cares.
I know. I'm saying, like he was saying, in a Hobbit start date, there's nothing going
nothing
on
happens at the start date. Yeah, 100%.
besides one battle.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of inconvenient for it being relevant, yeah.
And also, I'm gonna be honest, with a like first age start, and I'm not talking about our mod, a theoretical first age mod for Lord of the Rings and CK3.
Mhm.
I don't know how well that would sell. I know a lot of people think that it would be great. I just don't think, or how I put this, I'm very doubtful that people would actually want to play it.
I think it would have its niche.
It would.
I don't think it
I
would
just
have
think
as
it would
much.
be a niche. Because the fact is, right, Morgoth can't really die. The whole point is that he just eventually kills everything. And the Valar have to come in and save everyone. So it's either you change that, right, and make Morgoth able to be defeated, which you could, but then you have the other problem of, unlike in Lord of the Rings for the Third Age, where you've got evil realms everywhere, it's kind of just Morgoth in the north.
Well, he's got his Fallen Maiar.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't have servants, but it's basically just like him and his faction in the northern area, right? And the elves kind
Yeah.
of like contained him in the north.
Yeah.
So like, you can't really make a fun mod with that because it would just be him versus everyone.
It'd be fun from a start date perspective, but it couldn't work due to CK3 mapping.
Yeah,
That's
and
why
also just like general alignment, I don't think would work.
it'd be for an interesting challenge start. It's just that, yeah, with everyone united or relatively united, I'm not quite sure what like storylines you could have.
And you know what else is the problem? You run into the issue of everyone being an elf or otherwise immortal, besides like 2 people.
Yeah,
It's
until you
literally
get
just
like
the kingdoms of the Noldor, Thingol, and Morgoth.
Lots of people
The
want
only
that
people
sort
that
of thing,
matter.
though.
Hmm?
Lots of people want a first stage start date.
Hey, Joffrey, what I'm trying to explain is it wouldn't be fun to play, even if people do want it, because everyone's gonna be immortal. Everyone's just gonna be like fighting Morgoth. He's gonna be contained in this little area in the north. I don't think it'll be entertaining.
What
You
age
don't have
is it
that
that the
epic succession.
Numenoreans started colonizing stuff?
Second Age.
second.
It
First
really
stage
seems
is
like it's the
before
most
Numenor,
balanced
ain't
to,
it?
to me, the second age.
It does to me.
There's just the most...
But I think the Second Age. That's why I'm personally always been in favor of a Last Alliance, because Numenor's gone, so you don't have the cheat codes. The colonies are still around,
It's
but they
true.
have to fight the natives now because they don't have Numenorian support. Sauron's back, and he's gathering his armies. We call it Dunedain have to come deal with the Adonai. They have to do with setting up their own realms, figuring out what to do with the natives. You have a League of Pelargir. There's lots of alternate history potential. Just generally like that area. And then you have their big boss with his own like servants too.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential there. I genuinely
And
think
also
that
a lot of humans.
the Last Alliance start date is going to become the most popular place for people to play in Realms.
Yeah, like
Especially
Armas
since it's
is
not
saying,
even the
everyone's
Last Alliance.
immortal.
The
And-
Akalabeth specifically. is what I think is the best time for games to take place.
Yes,
Just
because
any
it's got
kind
the
of
most
game.
alternate history, and it's got
You've
the most
still-
like potential for CK3 mechanics to shine. And
You've
actually
still
take
got a bit of time to build up before the big bad, which is always nice.
I do think there will be a niche for a just straight to skip to Last Alliance and have battles.
Well, yeah, it's the same people who go straight for 1939 in Hearts of Iron.
No one goes for 1939. What are you talking about?
People do.
Who? I've never seen someone do that.
I know some people who do that.
I guess. See,
I
I,
mean,
would
if you-
compare a
It's a big thing
Calibeth not to
in some
1936.
multiplayer
I would compare
communities, I think.
Calibeth more to those like 1932 mods.
In what way?
In the sense that like a Calibeth, you got 100 years to prepare. That's a long time for gameplay.
Oh yeah, it
Last
is
Alliance would
100
probably
years.
be like
ain't
5
it?
years before or 20 years. Because remember, our start date is like 3000, 19 years before the War of the Ring. Last Alliance would probably be similar.
Yeah, that is true. I forgot that it was 100
I think
years.
people are just very used to having the War of the Ring happen early in the game.
The God, why is he so upset? All these people. So the thing with it depends on whether you want Sauron to be the end game Warriors of Chaos invasion threat, or whether you want it to be the focus of the game.
Oh, I agree. But that's what I'm saying. I think a Calibeth will be the most popular, but Last Alliance will exist and have its niche. Like, I think enough people exist that would want to skip to the battle that there would be a Last Alliance submod that would exist somewhere.
Let me look at the Italic religion, McSpanky. People of Italy worshipped a variety of gods before adopting Hellenic ones. Oh, okay, so it is like this is meant to be a case of like these are the like Hellenization of the Roman gods.
Yeah, some of them might be renamed versions, but
Yeah, and probably are. Yeah.
yeah, because I was looking at some Etruscan events earlier, and they mentioned one that is Great Menriva, who grew from the head of your who grew from the head of your father, who cast down the blood red bolts of light alongside his. The Romans stole you away and used them for their god Minerva. So some of them might be like super, yeah. Well, there goes Nemcraft, I guess. So have you taken over the Aquitaine yet?
No. There's
The Aquinii?
there's quite a bit of Aquitaine that I don't have. I barely have any actual land in Aquitaine, but Aquitaine's really small, so it won't be hard for me to take it once I declare war, is the point. And most of them are in a defensive pact.
Yeah, it's just... So you gotta all get them at once, basically. Except for Pictonia, it looks like.
The Pictonians aren't in the regions I need, though.
Really?
Yes. They're,
So which provinces
I
do you
need
need?
south of the river. South of the
Hmm.
River Garmna. We're summoning the levies from all corners of the realm. It takes a long time.
God, they take forever. How many men do you have, do you think?
$13,000. Which is quite a few. They're only Vasconians. I haven't recruited anyone that isn't. Though this game has a system that I'm pretty pretty miffed about and hope is not relied upon. I don't know how they'd fix it, but I hope it's not relied upon in
What?
EU5, which is that, and I don't think it will, because you do still get levies to a degree from unaccepted people, and you can. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's okay. In this game, you only get soldiers from accepted pops, and you need a decent amount of pops for you to actually get any cohorts from them. So the problem with that is that this means that there's a lot of small countries that just wouldn't have any troops. So they quite literally, every region, all these regions, Galatia, Tarragonesus, Constantinia, Transalpine Gaul, and Aquitania. See, I've got land. I have at least one location in all of those territories. And what they do is every region has its own levy. They make you get, at minimum, 4 cohorts from each region you have, at minimum. And it's a pretty crutch system. So this means that Aquitania, I have a governor of Aquitania. I've only got one location in it, and just 4 people. 2 slaves and 2 tribesmen live there. And yet, because I own land in Aquitania, they give me an Aquitanian levy, and it's got 4 cohorts as a result. So I can still raise 2,000 men from this one settlement of Devona, despite not having a single accepted pop. Oh, a pop there, yeah.
But wait. Couldn't you just do it in regions that have accepted pops?
So there's a mod that's called no minimum levy size, and what it does is it gives you no minimum, no like at least 2 cohorts. The problem that comes from that then is that you'll have people that are literally too small to have there's people that have armies that are too small to siege anything. They literally can't siege anything. Because 2,000 men is the minimum you need to siege something. So they give you that much specifically for that purpose, that like you can siege a level 1 fortress at least. You were capable of that much. But there'd be tons of people who can't do that. And so you think, well, okay, that's fine. Like you could just they can just hire mercs, or maybe those people just aren't meant to like be able to conquer someone that has a fort unless they've got allies. And this is all well and good to think. The problem though is that it will cause a lot, like all the small realms in the map get mopped up really quick when you play with that mod, because they just can't compete with larger powers. So you'll have all of these Germanic people, for example, they can't kill each other. They're just not able to unless they have allies. So it's really hard for them to fight each other. So you'll get like you'll have one person that does manage to get big enough.
And then
they'll just steamroll everyone else. There'll be like someone who will have a large enough culture that is able to just demolish the rest. And so you'll have like, the Tribali. And the Tribali and the Getians, for example, are 2 people that are over here. One of them always demolishes the other. They're an example of someone that can pull it off. The Romans, also, shockingly, they have a lot of people they accept. They can raise quite a few troops.
Yeah.
So, there's the point. Pops here to... Pops here is the abstraction of actual people like Stellaris, a lot of shady things. Fort will probably work differently. We don't know how forts are gonna work. It's true. I mean, we got a vague idea. These guys are getting close to accepting vassalization, but I can't wait around anymore. I need to just attack. So they're probably gonna fight me. And they are, but...
on Fortnite.
Oh well. I diplo-vassalized one of them. And that enough is a cause to rejoice.
Just give all the land to them.
All the land up there to the one Aquitanian subject.
Yeah, make a Hoi-For puppet. Just dump all your spare land on him. I think it still works in this game if it's owned by a subject, yeah?
If land is owned by a subject, I'm able to. I'm still able to. Gosh, holy shit! My trickle down strategy really fucked me over in the East. I didn't think they'd have this many men.
SMH.
I underestimated how many men I needed to send over in that direction. Or
Now
rather,
do you
I
even
was
have enough to beat them?
less organized. Oh yeah, I can beat them easily. That's why I split up the. I split. I was willing to split myself up.
Oh, they've only got 3,000. Looks like.
Each of these guys is small enough that they only have 2k each. The one is 3k, I think. But yeah, combined, they have enough power to fight one of the two halves of my army. So, yeah. Not a lot. If I get enough popularity before this woman with very poor health dies, I will deify her as well. I would like to, because I want to deify ruler max. There's a special government you can make if you deify enough of your rulers. So quickly deifying someone, quickly making her popular enough to deify her before she dies would be handy.
Speed running her?
Yeah, speedrun her to become popular enough to become a deity. Probably worth
So
holding
just
games
hold
as a
games.
result.
It's fine.
I think I might be able to have her compete in the games even though she's old. Which would
No
also make her more
infirm.
popular. This game did not focus on characters that much
Yeah, I know.
for them to worry about that sort of code. Upcoming games. The arena is no place for an old woman. Nah, I must join. I like that they say because she's an old woman, she doesn't have any obligation to join, but because I can still tell her. I can still tell her to join. It's good, yes.
How much popularity do you need?
Like 90. It's 5 more. Oh, she loses 5 health! Bruh! Near
She
death!
slipped.
No!
SMH. You couldn't just wait.
I couldn't just
And
wait
now this
for what?
poor woman's gonna die.
I couldn't just wait for what?
For her to gain the popularity naturally.
Oh no, she's
SMH.
actively losing it. You don't gain it passively very easily. It's very difficult for you to do that. I've got multiple things that boost my popularity, and all that's doing is helping slow the decay.
Break even, yeah.
It's basically breaking even, yeah. I have multiple techs that increase it. There's more around. But I want guilt by association. It reduces corruption. There's no way you live this woman. If you do somehow survive to the end of this war, though, if she survives to the end of the war, I'll be able to deify her, though. That's the catch. Because if she survives to the end of the war, I'll be able to capture the enemy nobles and then have all of those captured nobles fight each other. Like I'll be able to put on gladiator spectacles, and it'll be something that makes her popular because she got a bunch of important people to fight to the death while the populace got to watch, and they think that is pretty skibbity.
Whoa! Well, they got as many people as you do now. Oh,
No.
wait, no, I didn't see that other army you got up there.
We take these yoinks.
What I miss?
No, we don't take the yoinks apparently.
Everything.
So sad.
He's lost the war. It's all over for Vasconia.
It's so Vasco.
It's Vascover. It's Vascover.
We're so vast.
Fuck
We're
off.
so fast. Yo, wait.
We're so Basque.
We're so fast. We win those. Whoa. If you might suggest a mod, well, no, you may not suggest a mod. Fuck you. No one cares.
Not
Gamalt.
allowed.
Why am I
must
so
have bad
mean to
eyesight.
you?
I thought his name, Joffrey. I thought his name was Gernalt this entire time. Because the M
Gernal.
to me looked like an M, an R, and an N.
Ah, Gernalt, the famed character of The Watcher.
I was Natus Vincere map icons. What does that do? So it messes with like the way that banners are formatted or something.
Let me check.
That could be neat. Woman, you're still near death. Why are you still alive?
Oh, that's cool. It adds CK3 banners. You know, like having the little banner on your capital.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I might actually put that on my game. That sounds pretty fun. Because what I was just thinking is we need more banners.
Oh, the Etruscan revolt folded to Rome and gave them the territory of Fundi.
That's fucked. The Romans are actually gonna claw a comeback.
They gave them some land in Latium back. You can't do that. They own almost all of Latium again.
I'm
I mean,
surprised no one's
at the end of
taken
the
the
day-
boot off him.
I at the end of the day, I am actually, I'm gonna say it that I'm glad that Rome demanded that city instead, though, because that means they have a truce. Because they could have just declared war on the Etruscan
As
revolt.
opposed to getting...
'Cause if they declared war on the Etruscan revolt, they would have taken all of the south of the Etruscan lands, which would have been less than beneficial for the world at large.
Having... Wait, you don't like a strong Rome?
Not really, no. I am, in fact, not a fan of a strong Rome.
That's fucked. They hate to see a Roman winning.
They do! More advances. Oh my god. Breakthrough 2! Holy shit, we got 2 advances. So much knowledge. Punishment roster for fucking naval morale recovery, excuse me. But then I can get down to exported drama, which gives me integrated culture happiness +4, ruler popularity gain +0.1, and monthly
That
corruption
would-
-0.03.
That would put you on track to actually getting it. Actually
So
getting positive population or popularity, if I recall.
One of the things that's really great about deifying rulers is that it gives you increased, like a passive increase to a popularity gain. Just having your
Is it
country having.
Deified rulers in general, or does it have to be the same line?
Just the country.
Really?
Yep.
That's weird.
Alright, So with that, I can probably fully annex these dudes. Yeah. Which means that I can... So the option...
Igarone's elite.
There's the option of just... Our enemies deserve no quarter, which gives you 5 popularity. Then there's the imprisoning the leaders, which decreases my popularity. But the catch is, I can spend money and tyranny to arrange a gladiatorial debut. Who's worth least? There's got to be some like guys that are worth very little. No, these guys are all worth a lot of money. I don't know. Whatever.
Must be good slaves.
I'll stop worrying about that and just... Oh, this woman's intelligent, yeah. Trial by combat. They fight each other. One of them dies. I gain popularity. Everyone loves me because I give them games. And by games, I mean I give our enemies fighting each other to the death in the ring. More popularity. I am so popular. 86. All it costs
One more.
is a shit ton of tyranny.
What's the point of tyranny again?
What tyranny does, the more tyranny you have, the more your aggressive expansion goes down. The more likely your generals are to turn your units loyal to them themselves. The more disloyal your characters become, the more easy it is for you to have a civil war. But also, it's cheaper to imprison people, it's cheaper to execute people, and your slaves produce more money.
So all you have to do is outpace the civil war by imprisoning everyone.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, just keep imprisoning and executing all of the disloyal people, and surely that
Yeah.
won't give you any more tyranny.
It'll work. It worked great for Ares in Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
It'll work great here. Just don't ask the Targaryens why they're in Essos now.
Just save the game before I do this, because I accidentally put a Iberic deity in my pantheon. So I'm curious what happens
gross.
if I deify my character on that slot. Is it gonna
Yeah,
make them
make them.
an Iberic deity or one of mine? Yep, makes them Iberic. Fuck!
What's wrong?
I don't want them to be Iberic.
Why not?
Because if you have people that... Okay, having someone from a different pantheon in your faith makes it makes those people more happy, but it also makes it harder for you to convert people to your own religion.
So then just swap out the Iberic one and then deify her.
Well, I'm at pretty low stability right now, and if I swap out my deity, it's gonna drop it even more. That's the problem.
Yeah, but then you get that cultural happiness. You can get it back up. It'll be fine.
Attack Shay for monthly ruler popularity and integrated culture happiness. Provincial loyalty. Monthly tyranny down and provincial loyalty up. What about the deity of war? Maybe there's one for war that I like more. Manpower recovery speed and legion maintenance. That's not bad, but I don't have legions yet.
But they're also
Expansion.
Iberic.
Oh god, I always have it on sort by religion, but yeah, there's only 3 more deities that of war that I've got. So the aggressive expansion.
Discipline's kind of nice.
Yes.
Assault ability.
I'll take sugar. Actually, no, I don't. I want to get rid of the Iberic one. That's right. Focus on getting rid of the Iberic one. I really like the active effect of Eki here, which is the country same religion happiness, because that means anyone of your religion is more happy. But their passive one is tribesman happiness, which is useless, because I mean I've got lots of tribes right now, but realistically I'm not going to have any soon. And by soon I mean when I
Integrated
stop paying.
culture might be good.
I might want this one because ruler popularity is good, and just passive gain of popularity is good. Integrated culture happiness is also always good.
Also, look at that description. That's sick as hell.
The shapeshifter spirit who works in the shadows, may criminals be afraid of his anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm about to swap onto that deity and then make my ruler a gimp version of it. That's how deifying works. Deify ruler.
Wow, that really dropped your stability, huh?
Yep, drops it by 15. I'm at 21%, which means my whole country has minus 28 happiness.
It'll be fine. You'll get out of that soon enough.
And now I have her. Yay. And her
You have Danar and Danar.
Delinar. And Delinar. Yeah.
Like smack on Delinar Pater or Delinar Inferior.
They're both named the same. It's just that one looks up and one looks down. The funny thing is that so when you deify a ruler, or just anytime there's a god that is a character in the game, they get an extra bonus when you choose to venerate them. So the one for my current one, it makes 5 pops in your country just instantly assimilate to your culture. This new one, her bonus is that you get 4 tribesmen in your capital of your culture and religion.
Let's go!
Your god who makes people appear out of nowhere from there.
Hang on.
She does.
Hang on, where's that fucking Saruman gif? Where he's got his
Cairo.
over the
Cairo.
orb.
We're not understanding Cairo. This is Saruman. Remember how in the Lord of the Rings mod, Saruman is just every deity? It's all him.
You're right. It is all him.
Hang on.
I remember that. And all their leaders.
Yeah, just make all your kings or rulers the same name. So just every deity will be the same name.
I can't rename my characters though.
Well, your chief's already Delinar.
Yes,
so your kids should also be Delinar.
But this isn't from the same family as the last one. She's a different family, and this
gonna be a different. It's just the first thing that matters. Afterwards. He takes on many forms and is reborn to different families.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like the Tomskas.
A new Delinar has been chosen.
Okay, thanks to this whole situation, I now need to. Wait, did I lose? No, I won. Okay, I just thought based the way it said, it sounded like I lost.
Cairo, remember how Caesar became the word that just means ruler because of Caesar? Now Delinar will be the new word for ruler in this timeline.
I now need to make the there needs to be a religion somewhere in Kiangal where people like whenever you ascend the throne, it's like the Dread Pirate Robert situation. There's like whoever ascends the throne changes their name to the previous ruler's name, and they think that the spirit that like they get
It's
possessed
like the
by a spirit or
Ovatha
something.
thing.
Yeah, but,
Yes, it was just the Ovatha thing, but
Or-
better.
or maybe but talking about the but if it's like the shape-shifting spirit, does it mean that like you elect a ruler and whoever is elected the ruler, or if it's a monarchy, the heir, is just that spirit? It's like, oh yeah, it's a spirit that's taken the form of a human.
Or it's just they play little pranks sometimes. It's like, hee hee, you voted for me.
No, Kyra, you don't understand. What happens is, these people are voting, but instead of the people voting to see who's like better or which party, they're voting to see which one is the true next king. You know what I mean? The true like predecessor.
Speaking of things that just give you people, I'm about to take plunder and pillage. I'm gonna unlock this military tradition, and it's just gonna give me 6 tribesmen. Oh,
Hell yeah.
Our lands are not as rich as others, so we will readily raid for food and riches if necessary. Aru.
Let's go.
Yeah, most of the people
But,
in my country are tribesmen, though there's plenty of slaves too.
Yeah.
Aren't tribesmen pops bad?
They're not bad in a
Like,
tribe.
don't you-
In fact, in a tribe, this is one really good thing about tribes. Tribes have an extremely easy time of making tribal pops like you. So it's actually really easy for me to, as a tribe, conquer a ton of other tribes, even though they're not my culture or religion, and have time to wait until they convert to my culture and religion, because they don't hate me as much. Just by virtue of them being tribes,
Oh, hey, you're-
they like me more.
You're expanding, religion-wise. Right on.
And when I click on it, it shows all the locations that have Marite pops in them. So you can see that there's where all the minorities are. There's a lot of them underneath as well. And then if I click on Vasconian, there's all the places that there are Vasconian pops. It's really fun to see as the game progresses where shit pops up. Where all the Macellian pops. You know, there's some in Carthage. For example, there's one in West Sicily. Macedonian is the best though. Fuck, there's Macedonians usually all over the place. There's not actually that many in the West, but
Check the East.
there's actually one up in northern Illyria.
Let's go east. Keep going.
Hey!
There we go.
Yo! There's a
Even more
one
base.
Macedonian freeman. The Macedonian freeman in Palaputra. I mean, there should be some of everyone in fucking Palaputra, so fair enough. What's the demographic makeup of this fucking city, man? There's actually no, they're all Indian pops except the one Macedonian.
Wait, go back. I just saw something. Are they
What?
actually called Aryans?
Yes.
It's the Aryan culture
Oh my
group.
god.
The orange one is the Aryan culture group,
From,
and the
what was it? Aryan Vatra or something?
Oh yeah, Hendrix already commented on that.
and the east one is that. South one is Dravidian, unsurprisingly.
Wow. Who'da fucking thunk it?
But there's actually a couple majority Macedonian settlements in the west.
Let's
Yeah, it's East
go.
Bactria.
Wait, but I don't even think that's far in Bactria. That might have
Oh,
been
my
like
Indo-Greek.
former Seleucid, maybe.
Oh, this? No, this is just the Indo-Greeks.
No, we're looking at Bactrian. Look at the Bactrian culture. You see more
Bactrian
Macedonian.
culture. This culture is not. Yeah, this is not the Greeks. Bactrian is the people who live in Bactria.
No.
Macedonian
We're
are the
saying-
Macedonian. It's like the actual Greeks in there.
Yeah,
No,
that's
sorry,
what
what we're saying is there are Macedonians like in Bactria, like
Yeah.
next to the Bactrian culture.
Many much. There's lots. There's also
Yes, because-
the more based are the Ionians. The
Wait,
Cyrenaians.
how the fuck are there Ionians up here?
The Ionians have been here.
19 Ionian pops.
The Ionians
Wait, they
have been in the east.
Cyrenaic-
Yeah, there's Cyrenaians here too. So the Ionians have
Remember-
been here
remember Cairo?
longer. The Ionians have been here longer than the Macedonians because the Ionians have been up in this corner of the world because the Persian Empire deported them from Ionia to that corner of the empire.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's actually pretty based. So they just became underneath Like when Alexander rocked up, he's like, "Oh, hey, you guys are in charge now." They're like, "Sick," and then they were.
Hell yeah!
They operate. Show the Ionian heritage.
Ionian heritage. I don't think
No,
there's
no, no.
any
The
Ionian
place where the
countries.
Ionian pops are. Sorry, the Taiwan heritage. No, not Ionia. I mean, like, if you go back to the Taiwan,
What about them?
their heritage. I'm pretty sure it's an
Oh,
interesting heritage.
They-
That's
they
what you were
don't-
talking about.
They're gone. The country's gone.
Ah,
So you
It's
can't-
Irish
This is so
anime,
sad.
though.
because yeah, that was where we learned about it because it was in the heritage.
Yeah, they did explain the backstory. We got the epic
Heritage
lore.
of Cyrus's Bane. Cyrus. The deep lore.
Speaking of the deep lore, up here, there's a tribe that has the heritage of the deep ones.
Real life lore.
Yo, these are Irish. It's a fucking migrating Irish tribe that conquered Scotland.
Ivernia. Yeah, that's the ones that start down in the south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to read about Iron Hibernia. Please let me read it.
Somebody.
No.
Big tribe. Parties give their name to both city? Oh, both the city of Hibernia, in quotes, and the island of Hibernia.
Hmm.
So that's what. Okay, now I know. Now we know why they have population happiness -4%. Their own country hates them, though the national unrest
Okay,
minus
Because
outside.
they're
4%.
iron-fisted despots.
Yeah, and then they get national
Tyler,
unrest, so
wasn't
their
that
people
like-
are unhappy, but less.
Is it the Iron Warriors that are the ones I'm thinking of?
The Iron
From
War?
Warhammer?
Fucking hell.
The ones who are chaos and they keep complaining all the time.
I don't remember which one it is. Like one of them, I remember. It just fits.
Yes, it would fit with the Iron Warriors as much as a feral tribe could. I'm sorry, this is a feral world.
The techno barbarians.
No, we're not techno barbarians. We don't got no tech.
Yeah,
This is not even a feudal world. This is a feral world.
yeah.
Give.
Gib.
I'm going to give them
Is
all.
it just me, or do we not very often see Carthage get big? At least in the games that I've looked at so far.
They're not aggressive,
Well-
which is funny.
Yeah, the thing is they've got really good like influence. Like you see, they don't control a lot of Massalia or Massalia, but they've got all the major ports. So like realistically, their trade influence would be pretty good. They've got their hands in a lot of pies, is the thing.
Oh, give me 5 more pops assimilating to Vasconian culture. Oh! 5 more free pops. Oh!
That is this game's version of Evangelize to the Realm.
I love pressing that button and then just opening up the map to look for where more pops have appeared because I can see most of them showing up down here. Oh! Evangelize the realm indeed.
Just coomed.
I'm gonna coom.
Alright,
Oh my god.
what do you still have to take
I just
for
need
this
to
war?
occupy this location and then I should be able to fully annex them. But then I'm gonna need to colonize some land, which is annoying.
That's fine.
I'm gonna ship a bunch of tribesmen up there.
Well, it's a good thing that you can spawn those en masse now.
Oh boy, I can spawn more, and that's the best part about this is like I can just spawn more because like all right, which is better, converting 5 pops to your culture, specifically your culture, or generating 4 new ones who are both your culture and religion. They're just tribesmen, so they're not like anything special yet. Also, the Parthians are here.
Yeah.
Parthians are here, they killed the Seleucid ruler, and now the Seleucids have a really, really, really bad modifier, and they're gonna fucking die, which is fun.
Wait, but has Parthia formed yet?
There we go.
No, not yet. What? Ah, there we go.
Parthia can into Seleucids. Greater Armenia, brace yourself.
No, Armenia, you got this, boys.
The Umbrians?
Ptolemaic revolt still hasn't beaten the Ptolemaic kingdom.
I don't like that Umbria's getting sieged down. How is this happening? Umbria, you can't afford to do this, my man.
Ratian tribes are just built different.
It's not even the Ratians.
I don't know. I saw the Alps and I just thought it was them.
The fucking Helvetians. No.
You have to siege down every. You have to
If you
siege
want to
down that
demand
little guy
something,
too.
if you want to demand something, you need to siege it. You need to occupy it to demand it.
That's weird. Like, I get why it's like that, but like, if I siege your capital, I don't know.
Well, you need to occupy it to take it. You can still subjugate them.
Well, yeah, but like, if you break into Rome, siege their capital, and all their and like Italy, I don't imagine that they need you to siege down all their Greek stuff in order for you to get Athens.
I do
Off them.
imagine. I do imagine though that if you siege down, so okay, take this situation here. You siege Rome. You occupy now all of Latium. All right.
Yeah.
How does you occupying Rome mean that you are able to demand that they give you southern Italy?
Well, I'm not saying that you just have to take their capital. I'm saying that, like, if you've got the war score, it shouldn't really matter. Like, if you siege down Rome, then, like, their government or their senate would probably say, you know what? Fine, you can take the Peloponnese. Like, we're not going to fight you on that because you got us by the balls. But, like, I see why it's like this.
73-year-old woman was going to start a civil war because she's got a couple of tribes. She got a couple of the tribes. She's going to start
Why
a
don't
civil
you just
war.
push her down the stairs?
Well, my last ruler just did fall down the stairs. So the other person that the person I just deified, yeah, she fell down the stairs already.
I thought she died of diphtheria.
Well, yeah, they both did, but you know, it's less interesting if every single ruler is a woman and then she falls, then she dies of diphtheria. This time, I'm a dude. With a
Wow. His name is Punicus.
Punicus. You know,
Cuclidius.
he's a very Vasconian man.
Clucidius?
Ski influence.
I should have paid more attention in Latin class.
You get those?
I got the last one before they shut it down. Yeah.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, not enough people were joining it.
I can't say I'm surprised though.
Well, yeah.
Expanded religious holiday. Ah, yes. Expanded religious holiday cost to deify ruler down 10%.
I thought that'd give you integrated culture happiness, if I'm being honest.
Instead, that's what exported drama does.
Bow ornamentation.
Navy morale recovery. Yep. Oh,
Oh,
bow.
that's what it means.
Bow. Okay, yeah.
Yes, two things that work perfectly together: regimental standards and oath and soothsayers.
Where?
It's go up the line that has medical auxilia and whatnot.
There it is. The practice of integrating priestly classes into the military was commonplace, acting as conduits for the divine approval of whatever military action an army was engaged in boosted morale considerably. Huh.
Some real bangers here.
Legendary foundation.
You don't even have a constitution? SMH,
I
Joffrey.
guess not.
This is fucked. No wonder you guys are a tribe.
I am losing stability despite having only 26 because of all my aggressive expansion. I've been a bad boy.
After this war, just, I don't know, chill.
No! We can't!
Cry in a corner for a bit.
Assault the fort! Assault the fort!
Surely this will
Hey,
this will help your popularity.
I will become a deity. My divine nature shall be seen. Oh, that's right. I need to colonize all this shit still.
What are you talking about? You've already got that land.
Shut face!
Just make some military colonies. It'll be fine.
I don't have that tech.
Damn. Hell.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Didn't even give claims to Thurgendia or whatever your vassal is named.
Bugan didn't. I'm gonna integrate them in a second anyway.
Nah.
So sad.
Well, they get integrated when I press the button called Form
Joffrey
Aquitaine.
taking away. I can't believe Joffrey is taking away everyone's autonomy.
No.
Yep, that's fucked.
I'm
That's
not.
fucked. I'm gonna make a video called "The Problem with Partner Joffrey," and you best believe I'm putting a negative image version of you on the thumbnail.
The dark jaw.
You don't put a negative image version of you. What you do is you take a picture of yourself with like that stern teacher expression, and then that's the thumbnail. Just like you like sitting on the table with your arms crossed, like guys.
Man, 1 sec.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
That's brilliant. Let me move a shit ton of people to this port.
Alright, I'm back.
And then... Wait, so the
Yeah,
colonies...
okay,
so
cool.
I hit him with the get a load of this guy look, you know?
No. It's like you gotta like sit on the table with like your arms crossed and be like, and just look disappointed. No, like on a table. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that. That's how you do it.
Or maybe I do
True.
like
just for those types
can
of
you
videos-
believe what that guy said?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Hang on.
For these types of videos, usually it's like the guys. What are we doing here?
wait, even better. The partner Joffrey situation is insane.
Kyrie, you should become a YouTuber. You'd be great at farming.
Yeah, I would only make content farms and drama posts.
And also make every single like video like title as vague as general as possible.
Yep.
Like, I can't believe this, or this is really happening.
Most insane thing happened. Imperator's done. Imperator, 5 weeks from collapse.
True.
It's really
I don't know what the
happening.
video was that.
Yes.
He just got destroyed.
Hmm. CK3. The devs lied.
Paradox dropped a nuke. You know, there was a video once
is
where I saw someone
fleecing
saying,
their fans.
no, I remember seeing a video title that was like Biden dropped a nuke, and then everyone got so angry that the creator had to add quotes on it, the word nuke.
Because it was like a political nuke or something stupid.
No, yeah, it was like a political nuke, but then everyone was like, "No, you just scared me like World War III, guys."
Yeah. Biden
It
dropped
was
a
an actual
nuke.
Yeah, I can't imagine why that
Sorry, man.
would surprise and scare people. Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, I wonder.
Can't you just take a
How
joke? It's so
believable.
funny.
Yeah. Why are you importing so much hemp?
I'm not importing hemp. I'm importing people that are farming hemp. I don't need more hemp.
I don't know which one's worse.
Yes, you need more hemp.
No, I need less
That-
hemp. I need them to
I
come
hear
here
that makes
instead.
your lifespan longer.
Oh, way down south, the land of traitors,
Mhm.
rattlesnakes and that.
No. You see, hemp is the stuff that goat likes to smoke. Not cotton. God.
What's that? Okay, no, that wasn't minus.
What are you thinking?
No, I saw it 96, and because I need to clean my computer screen, there's like a speck of dust that made it look like a minus.
Yep. Yeah, he's actually got minus 96 of all his stats. He's just ass at this game.
I'm pretty
Even worse
bad.
than me. Buildings.
Why can't I move them from there? That's weird.
Can your ruler go into personal debt?
Yes,
Is that good or bad?
that's not good. No.
Damn.
Wait, so where's the like
Okay.
your personal income versus the treasury?
On your character
Click
screen.
on
the
the
difference?
character. Yeah, you click on the character, and then
Oh,
yeah.
so your ruler personally has 182, but
Yeah.
the state has 563.
That's correct. And they're used for different things.
Yeah, like making
So I'm assuming
friends.
if you become an emperor, you just get both.
No,
Really?
it's always different.
So emperors. Interesting. I thought
And
like,
it was a-
autocratic rulers would just get to steal the state treasury. Or just...
that was
keep it
actually
for
a
themselves.
big contention.
Well,
in,
that would be a problem.
the
'cause
early
I don't want
Empire.
this man siphoning funds. Because you can do that. The characters can siphon funds. I don't fucking want that. Oh,
No,
no,
but
I'm
I thought
stealing
that-
money
'cause,
from the
like-
treasury.
No, my point is that yes, it makes sense for rulers or characters, leading figures to have separate funds, but also if you're just like controlling the entire state in an autocratic fist, wouldn't it basically be your money anyway?
I am playing
Well,
as
you see,
the
that's
country.
that's the big question they were grappling with in the early Roman Empire. What did the emperor actually own?
Yeah, it went back and forth, and then eventually Lee just settled on, yeah, I'm the Imperator, I own everything.
Yeah, but like there was significant pushback. Like one time, I can't remember the name of the actual statue off the top of my head, but he grabbed some statue from a public forum in Rome and to put in his palace, and they actually fucking protested until he put it back.
So base.
Yeah, there was a really fascinating chapter in the book I was reading. I gotta get back to that. later.
100%.
Still confused. I thought I could move pops from like across ocean tiles, like across one ocean tile, but apparently I can't.
You really can't? Oh, that is weird.
Maybe move them to the coast and then move them. Or
They
then
are on
move
the
them
coast.
around.
That's normally how that works. Yeah, I've got a bunch of. I have 11 pops that are tribal Marite Vasconians, which are the kind of people I need to get up there to colonize. But instead,
What if you move
I'm gonna move them step by fucking step,
That's what.
which is very expensive. But I need to colonize that land so that I can press the decision.
Why can't they just move through your vassals?
Yeah,
Passports
so
or something.
expensive though. Oh, damn it.
Is that land like not part of your land?
You
your
move
vassal?
you can't move them through land. You have to move them specifically to a spot, and you can't move them from one side of your country to another. You have to pay to move them step by step.
Making some pretty decent bank though.
Which is why I can afford to do this.
Where's the city called again? Segosa? Is that not owned by your vassal?
For the last time, no, I can't move them through someone's land. You move them to
Oh, okay.
a spot.
Okay, I see. Never mind then.
Yeah.
So can I move them from Iyaka to this spot? No. But I can move them from here to it? Yes. Okay. If it wasn't for my vassal existing, this would be a lot easier. That's the funny thing.
Can't you decrease their autonomy?
I can integrate them, but it would take a while, and they need to like me more. I was counting on just integrating them by pressing the decision, but this is making it more tedious than I thought, just because of them owning this land, making it harder for me to move pops along the coastline. A lot more inconvenient, as a matter of fact.
I guess vassals have more autonomy than I realized.
Does it have
No,
to be
that's
tile
not
by
how
tile?
Oh,
No, I get that you go through adjacent provinces. I just thought that if they were your subjects, never mind then.
yes! Yes! I can't move people in and out of my subject's land. Yeah.
Damn.
Make sense?
Yeah, but it makes sense.
Mm.
The thing that's really annoying me is that I can't move them across coastal tiles either, which I was certain was a thing you could do. Maybe it's because there isn't a port? But that shouldn't be relevant.
Try on the other side.
Yeah, see on the other side to a
Okay.
port on this side.
No, I mean like you can test on the other side if you can move
That-
between one port, like one
that's
sea
what
tile.
I meant. Sorry.
This one has a port, so can it... Nah. It's just not a thing. Okay.
Good.
Henry's raided.
Damn. Then how are you supposed to like colonize? Well, I guess you gotta.
You just move them slowly and expensively.
Yeah, no, I was trying to think how you'd colonize like.
Islands?
Yeah, but then again, I'm not sure what islands have uncolonized land in this time.
To be fair, I thought
But you can colonize across the sea. That's how I've been doing this. I colonized these two counties from here because I've got so many people on this coast. But you can't move the pops across the coast, and that's why it's pissing me off.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I remember seeing the
Oh.
Massalian gameplay when Joffrey went into like Sardinia or Corsica. I forgot exact. I think it was Sardinia. He was just able to like move pops there because of my events.
I've gotta watch that VOD. Did you?
No, the Massalian
form-
gameplay was really interesting.
Yeah, did you end up forming? I think I saw on that they've got a special formable for them, right?
No, I did. I was tapped the fuck out because I fought this huge death war against Rome that took 15 in-game years, and I
It was
was
so cool though,
I was-
Joffrey. I gotta
it
admit.
was really fun, but I was done. I was done.
Yeah. Those aren't
No,
your
like,
guys.
Kyra, you don't
right?
understand.
No, those
Joffrey
are mine.
fought.
It's just tribes where they're fighting
Well,
by
that's fine,
themselves.
that's
I don't know.
No, but Kyra, Rome fought like Joffrey, Macedonia, Carthage, like all at once. It was mega war.
Wow.
Gamalt kept on telling me to stop the war because he wanted me to stop and then research tech and build up more. But I was not about that because I was convinced that if I didn't beat them there was never going to be another chance.
To be fair,
Hmm.
they did fight. They did fight like the three eminent powers in Europe all at once. And then Joffrey ended up doing the Roman D-Day, and it worked.
You did a naval invasion of Rome.
I
He
did multiple times.
It was so based.
Based.
It was
No,
very
it was crazy
effective,
because
but
initially Joffrey did like the Hannibal route, went through northern Italy and started sacking everything. But then the Roman armies came back, and he was pushed back.
I made so much money
Mm.
torching those cities.
You did, and then he looted all their artifacts and burned all their temples.
Alright, fuck it. I'm spending the gold. I need to be quiet soon. So,
Yeah.
so that means I am just gonna say fuck it and make this happen. Alright, Vasconians, just import an absolute shit ton of them to the border here.
How many do you need for the decision?
I just need to pull a ton of them into this area so that I can...
Wow. Happiness is dropping like a rock.
So I need to pull a ton of them over this way towards the uncolonized land because I need a bunch of them to be able to colonize it. And it'll just be handy to have more in this area afterwards anyway. It'll make the assimilation easier to have them around. That, and then move to it.
It makes you wonder, though, how much gold must Xerxes have spent to move the Ionians to Bactria?
Hmm.
Trying to replicate that in Imperator Rome must take like thousands of gold.
You can only move slave pops too. You can only move slaves and tribes.
And somehow he moved the Ionians.
How do you think he did that, Nemcraft?
Gee, I wonder.
You can set people to be like, I could be like, all right, all the Vakians, they're all slaves. Think you could do.
Slavery imposed. Cultural happiness. Gee, I wonder why.
All right, so now I'm gonna be able to wrap up the stream here with how.
Because the
I feel like it's been
streams.
longer than a sec. I don't hear him talking into the Discord either.
Oh, there we go.
Unless
yeah.
he's ending it right now.
So the
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
Yeah, it cut
Stream
out. It
again.
cut out. Yeah, it's normal. It happens all the time. My Wi-Fi just cuts out because it's really bad for some reason. I don't know. It's a wired connection, but sometimes it just turns off, and then it fucks up everything. It means I'm unable to play multiplayer games sometimes. You know.
Ah.
No one knows why. It just exists. But
From what someone
the reason, from what someone in chat's always talking about the I from Ionia in Anatolia to Crete, and then we're kicked out and traveled to Cyrenaica. That explains where the Cyrenaicans over there showed up to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was reading that comment as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna form Aquitania.
You got this, I
and
believe.
then I'm gonna later change again. I'm gonna change my country like 5 different times in this game. I then
I
will
noticed there are
become
different
a
tiers of
federated-
formables.
I'll become a federated tribe as opposed to the normal tribe I am right now. All the subjects in the area, so I'll annex these dudes. I'll get 4 free
Is
pops.
Caligurus?
Caligurus is my capital down here.
Okay, good.
It gets emergent center of civilization, and I'll get claims on the entire rest of the region of Aquitania, which is handy. I'll get some three free province investments, which is handy as well, because that costs a lot of PI normally. Our people have always existed in a liminal state, on the edge of both Gaul and Iberia. One strong leader to unite all the clans could take the advantage of this powerful position and create a state capable of brokering trade and peace in the region. Enact. And it is a tier 1 formable, so it's the most shitty ones. I can...
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know there are multiple
There's
tiers.
Greater Aquitania.
Which is... Oh, Greater Iberia. Sorry. Greater
There's-
Aquitaine is tier 2. Greater Iberia is then 3.
So you can just. What are the other like tier 1 formables that you could have done?
None is me.
Oh.
It's one that's available to me.
But it's
That's
one
the only
like-
one that's available to you.
This is the only one
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
seen so far. I haven't seen others yet.
There's some like small shitty ones like forming Argos and whatnot.
Okay. So from Iberia, or from what's the country called earlier?
This
Blanking.
is a really nice color, man.
Vasconia.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so from
God.
Vasconia, you formed your tier 1 formable of Aquitania. Then from Aquitania, you can go to Greater Aquitania. Then from Greater Aquitania, you can go to Iberia, right? And that's your
Yes.
level tier 3.
This is correct.
Then
Also-
what do you go after Greater Iberia?
Also,
That's
this,
it, that's-
this mission is going to change my name to the Abro Confederation. I don't know if that name is going to stick though.
So is tier 3 the max level of formable, or
I
is there
don't know.
anything higher?
Maybe, I don't know.
There's
That's
tier 4, and that's like forming the United India, or like I know there's another one. I can't remember it.
Persia probably.
Maybe. Oh, I think it was the Hellenistic Empire
Yo,
for
Oh, that's right, yeah.
reforming
Alexander.
the Argeads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
base.
like once you do that, you can't form any other formable.
Right, that's like your HRE of EU4. Okay.
Yeah.
This, I love this color so much. I'm gonna be sad to lose it.
No, I'm sure
Yeah,
the
it honestly
Ebro.
looks really nice.
Oh, the Ebro
It's a nice
Confederation.
lavender.
It doesn't. It just changes your name.
It doesn't give you a new flag.
It's not a new formable now. The Ebro Confederation is just a name.
This is so sad.
Because typically what's supposed to happen is that you become the Ebro Confederation, and then you get more formables after it. So, like, Vasconia becomes the Ebro Confederation.
Oh wait,
Then
Joffrey, I thought you said you couldn't get new formables of the same tier.
It's not a form. It's a name change.
No, you said you unlock more
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
after that, though.
No, that's... No, I did not. I did not say that. Oh yeah, it made me a federated tribe.
Yeah.
So, what are the differences in bonuses again?
I don't
Mhm.
quite understand all the differences between tribes and federated tribes yet. I haven't played around with them enough yet.
Fair enough. Maybe it gives more civilization level.
That is one thing it does, yeah. They also are more leaning towards democracy than they are towards martial or monarchy. I mean,
Interesting.
they also give you extra idea slots. You get a third one.
Yippee!
Normal
You get
tribes
your
get
fourth
a
one when
military
you become a, like-
oratory uh, slot, but
Okay.
federations get a civic one as well. They also get extra.
I would assume you don't get your
speed.
4th one until later.
Empires are the only ones that get tier 4 ones. There's very few ones that have a 4th slot.
Yeah.
Are there any empires on the map?
Rome doesn't have 4, for example.
It's
I don't
once
even
you
think-
get to
yeah.
a certain size. It's like being administrative.
Oh, so
yeah,
like
it's
Seleucids or
not.
Morians.
No, it's larger than that. These are
Yeah.
like empires, but they don't have the government form empire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh gosh, the Norics are popping off. Nice.
It's a decision. I don't know if he has it right now.
No, because
I
I'm a
have
tribe.
it. Yeah, it's like you have to control a very large portion of the map, if I recall.
is it like Western Rome levels of large?
You need to be a great power, I think, and have even
Yeah.
more land than that. Because the major, you need to become a great power. You need 500 territories. Yeah, I think it was 800 territories you need. So I
Damn.
became a major power because I've got over 100 territories. You need 500 to become a great power. I would need all of Iberia to become a great power. Just to put that into perspective, I would need Iberia and Gaul, basically, to become an empire.
Okay, that's not as much as I thought then. That's still a lot.
With that, I'm going to end this here because I'm going to stop pissing off my dad by being noisy. Actually, I might not be being too loud for him, it's hard to say. But in any case, I need to end this stream here. And I'm going to go pull up my Imperator modding code shit. Get back to doing that.
You need to own at least 800 territories, yeah. And have 90 popularity.
Bye-bye, stream.
Damn.